Get on the roof. Stay, dog. Stay, dog. I think I've puffed on my face since I've been up on the roof. Need some more roof screws. Been up there. Right, we're good. We're good. We're good. ADHD briefing and chill stream today. I feel like I'm eating half my moustache. I need some more. Better too many than not enough. Yeah. Going to run out of arms here a little bit, but that'll be alright. We're going on the roof, chat. Come up there with me. Alright. Try and pretty slip trying to get down here again. Yeah, shit. Hang on, chat. Hang on, chat. I'll survive. We're good. We're good. We're good. We get some screws on this roof. That's what we're doing. Been up and done some already. Just trying to keep my feet a bit clean as I get through here, that's all. Alright. Things I do to live stream. We're good. We're good. Leave that there. Alright, we're going to get... Alright, it's falling off if I try to do that. I'm trying to lean back too far. Hang on. Come with me, as you'll be. World of pure imagination. Okay. We're going to get on the roof. Right. Alright, you guys can sit here. Alright. Hang on. Wait on. Wait on. Right, I need the tripod up here. I'll be back. I'm just going to pop down to the wine cellar. Right. Greetings. You're just going to have to sit there for a moment. I'm up here. I'm old, Greg. I'm old, Greg. Right. There we go. Now we're up here. How's it going? We're on a roof with a cyclone coming. So we're going to prepare for the cyclone and finish putting the roof on the cabin. Alright? Alright. Got a string line set up here, so we're just going to screw at each end. Screw at each end, try to get the screws somewhat straight. Don't fall, that's good advice. Top tips there, thank you mate. Yeah, it's a bit sketchy. But yeah, I got to get up here before the cyclone hits, so got to finish building my cabin roof. So I'll get you guys on the tripod and find a spot anyway. How about that? How about that? Joys of DIY. Where should I put you? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, go over here somewhere for now. How about that? How about that? There we go. That looks good. No, we'll try to leave it like that. Hopefully it doesn't all slide off the bloody roof. I think if I put it like that, I'll put that thing a bit longer. I think it'll be a bit safer. You're back. Good stuff, man. I am up here screwing the roof down before the before the cyclone comes and rips my half-done roof off my cabin. So, it's keeping me busy. Hit the like button, guys, please. No. Oh, it's all still moving. Keeping busy. How you going? Yeah, it makes you nervous. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's a nice background up here, mate. I'm on my roof. We're having some fun on the roof. G'day, how are we all? Yeah, I'm trying to not stress about the cyclone that's coming. I'm just going to calm down. Just going to try and solve the problem. Put a few bolts in the roof, make sure it's actually finished up. Because I was still doing the building wrap and it needed to go over some of the stuff, so I hadn't done it. And then it rained for the last day or two, and I'm like, there's a giant category 3 like hurricane cyclone coming. I'm like, this could be a problem. It could indeed become a problem. Hi, good morning, good morning. I'm building my own cabin at home. I do all sorts on YouTube, right? At the moment, I'm building my own cabin, so I've got a cyclone coming, of course, in the middle, a hurricane coming in the middle of building my cabin, so just getting this stuff screwed on. What's that? A bit better? Alright. Yep, the Kiwi guy, that's me, mate. I'm working on the cabin today. There's a cyclone coming, so I'm getting this done. So I'm just going to keep bobbing through it. We'll have a chat or something after. I'll keep the stream going, but for the moment I'm just going to... Alright, just going to keep at it. Wait. If I don't do it, there won't be a roof. Got a couple of days. It's been spinning while I've been up here. It's been raining a bit while I'm up here, but it's alright. snapping, running into the broken one. Oh no, alright. Come on. Snapped another one. That's a problem because now I have a hole with a bolt in it. Get it a bit off to the side, might be alright. Oh, no, man. Try it. Have to re-drill that one. Oh, not a major. Worry about it later. That's that crappy bolt. Oh, that's pretty right. It happens. Way too blunt to be doing it now, though. That's right, I can handle one hole leaking for the moment. I'm sure I can get up here and sort it. Hey, get back here. Don't you try that on with me. Just trying it off. I'll go inside for a coffee chat after this, guys. I am just, as I say, that's what I stream on here. I don't just stream workouts or chats about, you know, working on your life bit by bit. Here's doing shit. I stream it sometimes. So my channel, you know, I try and keep it, you know, I don't want to just do the same thing all the damn time. Boy! Don't tell me to snap that one. Don't tell me to snap it again. Do that to me. Yep. Ah, well. It's got to go through a double layer under here, and these bolts are pretty bloody crap. You know what the problem is? You know what the problem is? Just not thinking. Just not thinking. For more unhinged lives, like, comment, subscribe, all that, right? Yep. For more natural New Zealander on his roof. There you go. Oh, man. That's alright, I'll just have to drill those ones out. Ah, please stop doing it. Please stop doing it. big thick double beam under here, so it's tearing it up a bit, snapping some screws. Yeah. Asked me when anyone seen Jay lately. No, I haven't seen Jay. Somebody said they saw him in the chat a couple of days ago, said he was doing alright. I think he's just busy, bro. So yeah, I did ask about that. I did ask where brother Jay was lately, and yeah, apparently he's just got some stuff going on. So apparently, you know, nothing problematic. Apparently he's just busy, so I'm sure we'll see him around when he has some time. But yeah, apparently Jay Biggs is doing alright, man. This is the last row of them, really. There's probably a couple of places I could put more, but this is the last bit that matters to get ready for the storm. So as long as I get this done now, the roof will stay on. Thank you, Reece. So what I've done is I've run a string line, and then I'm putting each screw next to the string line, because if you put the screws, like if you move the string line, put the screw there, it's going to hit on the head and stuff up the string line. So it's just a hang the line over it. And yeah, they're all pretty good. It's a pretty straight line. How's that? Is it a pretty straight line? Is it a straight line? Without me falling off the roof. Oh, hang on. How's that? How's that? How's our row of screws? It's pretty bloody good. Pretty bloody good row of screws there, mate. Alright. Alright. I'm going to move over to this side of it. That part of the roof is overhanging. I don't really want to be on it. Alright. Take it easy. I always do, mate. Always just flow through. Great to see you, Waits. 2 taps, then screw gun. Oh no, I'm trying to do it with a blooming this is a car impact wrench for wheel nuts, man. That's all I've got, so that's what I work with. That's all good. Sure, try and if there's any metal shavings, I blow them away. We all know it's I don't know, put the screw in hole. Maybe trim that tree. Oh yeah, I'm working on all that stuff. All the trees will get trimmed back and stuff. It's all in the works, people. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry. I do have a plan, you know. I am really autistic. There is a plan. There is method to the madness. This is what I say when I mean bit by bit, day by day, you build your life, right? It's literally every screw is a tiny little step closer to finishing it, right? That's all that matters with anything you want to progress at in life, is you just chip away, bit by bit, right? Don't make it all a big giant thing. But hopefully the cabin survives the hurricane reasonably intact. It should be alright. I'm not too worried. Not too worried, really. It is what it is. Best I can do is get up here and try and prep it a bit. So that's what we're doing. Now, you can't solve all your problems at once, but do what you can do. Okay. We've got 3 more to do. I'm going to have to move you. Alright, I'm going to have to move you around, everybody. Hang on, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Hang on. Hang on. Yes, please. How about there? How about there? Right, good. Hang on. I'll give you a leg up. There you go, mate. We're all just looking for the light, mate. Yeah, that's me. A little view here, mate. I've got this is me office today. Yeah. On top of the shed in me little office. Not a bad office. I might do some morning live streams from up here of the I'll just do a shot like that of like sunrises, because the sun rises over there. So we might do some stuff like that. You know, has anybody seen the ADHD meme where it's, you know, I'm on a roof, I'm on a roof. Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing today. ADHD on a roof. Here we go. If any professional roofer is watching, I'm fucking sorry. I'm sure you'd be sitting there just, if a professional roofer or something came in here, they'd be like, what's this fucking idiot doing? So, but, you know, it's alright. Got a lot of stuff here. Got to blow away all the smell of it. There we go. Drill items. Yeah, nice little view up here. Yeah, I tried to climb up the front side of the cabin, but it's like 3.5 meters tall. And it's like probably like 11, 12 feet or something. I don't know. Probably about 11 feet. And I tried to get up the ladder that way, and I was like, you know what? We're going to go up around the back of the cabin. And now I've been putting some more of the wrap on, tightening that up, and just getting the roof sorted. Because who knows what the weather is tomorrow. I know the storm's hitting Friday is when the hurricane's hitting, so you know, my building's in wrap and half the roof screws are in and whatever. I'll do what I can, right? I'll do what I can. I kind of blamed myself yesterday a bit. I was just like, man, I should have been, it wouldn't be an issue if I hadn't been so slack. Now, if I got up and done this a month or two ago, or just, you know, I could have taken a couple of hours at any time. I'm sure I could have not scrolled Instagram and got up and done this without the pressure of a hurricane, but ADHD and urgency, I suppose. Oh, great. Oh, I put a dent in it. Oh no. Oh no, I dented me roof iron. Oh no. Oh, that's fucking shit. I dented me roof iron. Hang on. I've wrecked it. I fucked it up. Look. Oh, I dented me roof iron. Bloody dented it. I dented it. I pushed down just then. Put too much weight on it. Been hitting the gym too much, guys. Oh, we're very zoomed in. Hello. Hang on. Without denting my roof again. G'day, Saber. How are you, mate? I've got like one more to put in here, and that's when I put a dent in the roof. Put my foot in the wrong bloody place. You know, because that's just my way, man. You know, we all got a way. As Big Z said in the Surf's Up movie, you know, we all got a way. We all have our way. My way's apparently put the last one screw to go and then I dent the roof. You know, I'm smart, apparently. Try this. Pretty bloody good to me, mate. Right. Pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that on my roof. Right, how's that? How's that then, Jim? Hey? Hang on, get off here, eh? Right, what are we doing? My roof. Yep, it's a bit of cyclone prep. Can't complain of that. Look at a couple of them snap drilling through, but they'll leak. But I have to drill them through because the end of the screw snapped off in the metal below, so I have to drill them out with a decent drill bit later. I don't care for the sake of the moment. The mosquitoes are trying to get me. That's not bad. So you ping the string line. You do one at each end, leave it a bit loose, and then you just put the screw next to it rather than push over the string line. Then it'll all sit to the side of it, right? Yeah. Yeah. I do need that to celebrate, mate. Roof shout, yeah, you're welcome to celebrate with me, mate. Well, just hang on, mate. I'm just gonna let the string line go. Give me a moment, mate. Hold that thought, alright? Hold that thought, my friend. Yep. Hey, man, I mean, I've been building this cabin since I was boring the holes in the ground myself with a post hole borer with my mate, you know. Mate came over and gave me a hand, a young fella. Hang on. Right. Left, right, left, right. Hang on. Just let me just finish what I'm doing. Alright, let me finish what I'm bloody doing. We're gonna have a chat inside after this, guys, if anyone wants to talk about whatever. As I say, I don't just stream workouts and chats on here, you know, I actually do shit. I'm not like half these bloody live streamers that just sit around. Well, you know, they do one bloody thing on here. Do it all, mate. We do it all, mate. Building a life, mate. Not just fucking working out. Crikey. Yeah, I'm just thinking of so much of the Big Les show at the moment. Yeah. Fucking on the roof. Yeah. That's the old ADHD meme, you know. I'm on a roof. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Happy days, my mate. Happy days. The Conor McGregor walk on the roof. There we go. How's that for YouTube steez, mate? I'm just taking the piss, mate. Just taking the piss, mate. Hey, buddy. Hey, Joseph. How are you, dude? Just in time till it's just started raining on me. There we go. Why does it always rain on me? I'm on my roof. I'm on my roof. As somebody said, I need to do a little something to celebrate there. We got the screws in, the roof's safe. We're Cyclone ready. So there we go. Cheers to that, mate. Cheers to that. How are we all? It's pretty high on this roof, man. Tell you what. Midnight for you, mate? Yeah, we're just we're sort of late afternoon here. I'm just prepping before this cyclone, so I had to get up on my roof. Midnight for you, fantastic. Well, better get off the bloody roof before that kicks in though. Alright, Chad. Come with me then. Alright, I've got to get off the roof. Hang on. Bring this over here first. I've got to get off my roof. I'm about falling off the roof. It's a really good idea. Look, I even bought a tripod up here for you and everything. See what a nice guy I am. See, like, went to the effort, bought a tripod up on my roof for you. Hey. Hey. There we go. Right, we're all good. That's the roof screwed down. Cyclone safe, boys. Alright. Now, you're just going to have to bear with me here. Right? Alright, I'll figure this out. I'm going to have to find my way off here. Alright. Actually, you guys can just sit right there. Right here. I ain't falling off the roof. It's like streaming something on YouTube. I'm just going to make sure I do this smart. Alright. Hang on. Yep. Oh, there we go. We're nice and safe now, boys. Oh, ladder's moving. Ladder's moving. I really need to like have a moderator that watches a lot, who actually has my details in case I do flip and injure myself on live stream. It's pretty high probability these days. Oh, that's alright. The missus is usually in the background. She knows where I am. She'll see if I fall off a roof, you know. She checks into the stream about it. Oh, shit. Fuck me, did the ladder just break? What the fuck just happened there? Oh, I stood on the fucking release for the ladder. I'm good. I'm safe. We're good. There was a slight problem that I triggered the release for the ladder, and now my pants are stuck in the release mechanism. Oh no, we might be, hang on. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm safe. All is well. All is well. I stood on the bloody bar. Captain Dumbass here. I stood on that and leaned it forward, so it pivoted the whole ladder up a bit. Here we go. We're off. We made it off. I'm alive. Look at me, cabin building roofer expert, roofer extraordinaire today. Like that. Roofer extraordinaire. Right. Fucking hate ladders, mate. Bloody hate ladders, mate. I don't like it. I don't like it. Watch the edge. If you ever around this stuff, watch it. That's how I lost feeling, and then my fingers are slipped through there and cut it all at once. Was not good. Do not recommend. 0 stars. Land softly, tripod, please. Thoughts and prayers. Alright. Yep, we're good. Okay, we're coming down. We're coming down. We're coming down. We're coming down. Alright, we're coming down. How's this for fucking peak viewing for anybody scrolling live, eh? Some random New Zealander climbing down a ladder, getting his roof ready with a cyclone coming. No bullshit, no rubber bands on watermelons, mate. This is real world shit. It's from the real world shit, mate. Aye? You look like that? No, they've all left. We just lost 3 viewers from me saying that, apparently. Alright. That's a good metric. Alright. We are successfully off the roof. Cyclone prep is done. Try to retrieve my tripod here. Alright. We get out of here. I think it's time for a coffee, isn't it? Isn't it? As the British would say, isn't it? Time for a tea, isn't it, love? Oh shit. Oh, do you see the curve on the screen going up as I did that? There was a full back curve on that one. You see the way the screen arced up as I went? Yeah. That's because I just slipped my ass over. I'm good. Well, that sort of reset the spine. That, you know, it saves me a bit of money at the physio. Here we go. Hey. Alright, let's just try and get out of this last bit without injuring myself. There we go. Right, we've made it out. We've made it out, chat. It's like my life feels like Minecraft at the moment. It really does. Alright, sorry. I'm just getting myself together. Right. So hopefully we don't lose the gym in the hurricane. Thing to do tomorrow is put some little bits of wood up on here to staple all this paper to. Anyone know where Old Zealand is? I ate it. I ate it, mate. But there we go. So I've done, basically I had screws in that row and in that row of the roof because I need to put all the wrap and stuff in. But now we've done down that one. We've done that one down. And this whole wall here is now screwed to the roof the whole way along as well. I'm just going to move this wrap over here later. It'll all be fine. All works out. What else have I been doing? Tightening up the wrap on the front of it. It's all up here. I've tightened up all this wrap. I need to do a bit more on it. Trim the excess off. So I'll make something work. But yeah, when a Category 3 cyclone's coming, same as a hurricane. Right, and I learned this the other day on here. Somebody corrected me and said, well, they didn't correct me. I said, oh, I don't know if a cyclone's the same as a hurricane. They said in the northern hemisphere, it's a hurricane. In the southern hemisphere, it's a cyclone. It's like, why don't they change that? But yeah, see, I've got the top. We've got one little wrinkle there, about there. Got one little wrinkle in the building, but, you know, I'm not going to complain for a home-built cabin. So there we go. We've got the roof screwed on. So hopefully that's enough that this, like, again, it's in plastic wrap. It's not a finished building, so with a hurricane coming, it's probably not going to do very well, guys. It's like, you know, you're talking it's going to be 90-mile-an-hour wind. Is what they're saying is coming, 90-mile-an-hour wind versus building wrap. Shit happens. No matter what happens, you know, shit happens. Life goes on. Worst case, I have to re-wrap the building, buy some more wrap, right? It's not, you know, you can blow things into a big deal in your mind about things, right? It don't matter. It's all right. Let it all work out, mate. Let it all work out. Who wants to have a coffee? Is it time for a coffee? Stand, pup. Stand, puppy. Hello. Turn this fan off because it whistles like crazy. Hey, puppy. Hello, my darlings. Hello, children. Hello, big boy. You good, my boy? How's my boy? How's my boy? Yeah. Alright, settle down, you. Settle down. Okay, you. Hey, can you stop scratching? Aye, 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 aye. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Chaos Sims. Don't get on my table. Hey. What are we doing? What are we doing? Keep jumping on me PlayStation 2. No, off the table. Off the table. Alright. Alright, go lie down for a bit. Alright, cool. Good girl. You're very beautiful. Good girl. Good boy. Good boys. Alright, good to see you. Yeah, I made it back off the roof okay, dog. I survived. Yep. 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 Right, here we go. Now we can have a chat. And I can get my blooming work boots off and we can do the usual sort of evening chat. There you go. How many YouTube live streams do you see start with the guy screwing a roof on a house? There you go. Something a bit different. Because who the hell wants to see me stream the same exact thing every bloody day? It'd be boring as fuck. Boring as fuck. Oh, here we go. Some light on the situation. Look at that. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Oh, let me get myself organised here a little. It is annoying that fan whistles so much. Like on live, it's just a horrific noise of that fan. And I think it puts people off, to be honest. We'll try to leave it off. Try use this little fan. It's a little fan. This is my smallest fan of the channel. Might have to just put this other fan on, guys. I'm scorching. Everybody will have to tolerate the of it. Can I? Hang on, mate. Hang on, mate. I've shorted out, alright? Put the air conditioning on. This thing whistles like crazy. If anybody knows how to stop it down, I don't know if it's the bearings gone in this bloody portable air conditioner or what, but it whistles like a bastard. So I got to pull that apart next. So I'm sorry if that's annoying, but it sits there whistling. That's what it does. So if it's annoying, don't leave, just tell me and I'll shut the thing off and I'll just sweat instead. And how's that? How about that? When I made a noise, I looked around the room. What noise did I make, mate? What did I do? Zealand is a Dutch province. That's interesting. Coffee and a Danish. I don't have a Danish, but we are going to sit and have a coffee. If anybody would like to have a coffee, you can, you know, you are on a mobile phone. You know, if anybody would like a coffee or a tea, feel free to make yourself a coffee or a tea. We're just going to sit here and sip away on one, mate, and shoot the shit. Yeah. Oh, I need some juice or something, though. There we go. Some more lemon, honey, ginger. It'll keep me going and hydrated and blah blah blah. Shut it off. All right, mate. Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull that apart and fix it, I think. Most welcome, Eric. Turn that off for you. Tastes good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good, man. It's good. Well, how are we all going? What's going on? What is happening? What do we do here? We talk about building your life. We talk about positive things. We don't talk about negative things. We don't talk about politics and all this crap. We don't argue. No arguing. No arguing, children. Alright? But yeah, just talk about whatever comes up, really. Cool down, my guy. Yeah, I'm working on it. That's alright. I got a cold drink. I'll be right. How's my day been? Pretty good. Pretty good. A bit stressed about this cyclone coming. You know, I'm stressed, like, subconsciously. I can tell I'm a bit stressed. So I'm just trying to operate in a way where I'm not like that, right? But yeah, every time I try to build a building here, and I build everything myself, every time I try to do it, the worst cyclone in years hits. So 2 years ago, I built my garage, and right in the middle of that, at the worst timing, a cyclone hit and picked up the whole garage and moved it. I felt like I was in the Wizard of Oz. And now I get my cabin. I'm like, I haven't got it in building wrap for ages. I'll get it in wrap. The weather's looking good the next couple of weeks. Get a little busy and whatever. I'm like, that's all right. Cyclone coming. I'm like, oh, come on, man. So yeah, I've been out working on that all day. That's why I was going to stream some working on stuff today, but no, I've just been at the cabin hard all day. Just trying to button things up and try and make it as resilient as possible. But yeah, beyond that, I'm chill about it. It'll be what it'll be. So, how about yours, Six? What's been going on, dude? Let's get back to work. Throw some tires on the roof. Oh no, I got the roof all screwed down now, so she's all right. It's all sorted. It's more the building wrap that I'm worried about. I mean, it's only a plastic wrap, and this thing it's like 100-mile-an-hour wind, so it's like, yeah, this will be fun. But anyway, it's all good. I've done what I can. Hi, how's your day going? Hope you're doing well. I saw your workout. Very determined. Yep, I try to be. I try to be, man. I'm here to try and inspire people. How'd you do that with your font there, Batman? I want to know. How'd you get your font to appear differently in YouTube? Tell us your secrets. Share with the class, Batman. Got that Bruce Wayne tech. What's he doing, puppy? Down to 9% battery. I'm going to have to get you a charger. I need to plug the charger in. If you've been here before, it'll be alright. If you're new, it only hurts the first time, alright? So just hang on. Hang on. I'm just gonna hang on. There you go. Everybody comfy. Just relax. It's alright. The scene is set. Venom and dog. Dog and venom. Oh man, I'm overheating. Message from the future. You like them? Oh, Batman, you got. Oh, mate, that's good, mate. I don't know how you're doing it, but I like it. I need to. Batman, I'm gonna screenshot this. I'm gonna run it through AI, and I'm gonna find out how you did it. I'm cloning your tech. Thank you. I'll figure that out. It's alright. I'll figure out how to get there. Secrets. Batman is keeping secrets from us. With special fonts. Look at that. Clean rain gutters out too. Yep. Wicked, man. Hey, on the plus, hey, there's a great positive of my cabin not being finished yet. There we go. I don't have to clean the gutters out because it doesn't have gutters yet. So there you go. It's like when the power goes out, when there's power cuts, this caravan has a solar panel on the roof, and it has a 12, everything runs on 12 volts, so you can run all the lights, you can run everything. Yeah. It's just the fridge runs on 240 volt or gas. Should be a power lifter. Oh, I mean, I could go that way, but again, it's just I don't need the strength of it, right? I'd rather be lean for like motorcycles and stuff. I don't want to put on a heap of extra weight. So I'm all about building with fitness. I think it's just build the physique you want, right? For me, it's more about just doing the push-ups for mental health, right? But it is good to have some physical gains. I do want to up the benching a bit for sure, but I don't want to be like a massive lifter and wreck. My joints are stuffed enough from motorcycle crashes and lifting car engines and pulling gearboxes and stuff for years, man. I don't need to fuck my back anymore. I'm good. I'm nearly 40. I'm trying to look after my back these days. No affiliations to any gangs, my friend. It's an inappropriate comment. There you go, cooling off. Got my roof on. We're good. Good afternoon, comrade. Great to see you. Great to see you back from the war, comrade. How are you? How are you, my friend? Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Batman. Batman has given us all his secrets. Use an Android phone, Google keyboard, and default. Oh, wicked. And then you change it back to normal again. Interesting. That's cool, man. Yeah, weights is in here as well. My font don't change like this. No, my font doesn't change. Oh, weights has done it wrong. We have to keep waiting on that one. It's all good, I'll wait. Oh, man. I just feel more stressed, last couple of days, man. Just more stressed with just the weather incoming and like how I'm going to respond to it, what I can do. Yeah, it's all good. I'm learning to manage it. I'm learning to manage stress, and that's the thing is ADHD before with stress, I was a basket case, man. Like I'd get under the stress and whatever, and I just want to give up all the time. Right now, I can push through as long as I keep a calm emotional state. I'm good. So that's where dropping the caffeine, dropping the sugar, dropping the food coloring has been like a really, really beneficial thing. The joys of unmedicated ADHD. Is the sky red there? No, not really. We haven't really had sunset yet. Not yet. How you going, Tim? Choose Gemini. We put us any questions. Horizontal phone settings. Rad, Batman. Batman's out here with all the fancy tech, like bloody Bruce Wayne. You know, Batman. You know, he's got all the Batman tech going on with his own fancy fonts. He's figuring it out. I like it. How good are you at editing? ADHD with no meds, man. It has to be the way, I think, hey. Because, like, you know, just giving people a stimulant is a very, yeah. It gets a lot done, but yeah, I don't know, man. It put my moods all over the place. That's why I stopped taking them a long time ago. I do wonder if the ADHD meds as a kid sort of burnt out my dopaminergic sort of receptors, and it's like wrecked my dopamine system possibly. I don't know. Oh no, I'm sure there's scientists like Andrew Huberman. Oh, it helps if you turn the charger on. It's generally a good idea, isn't it? You know, there's people like Andrew Huberman and stuff in all kinds of different labs, you know, plugging people's brains and figure it all out. You know, if anybody knows somebody with a brain scanner who wants to plug me in and figure out what the fuck's going on in there, we can organise it. We'll do a live stream on it. Somebody call up Andrew Huberman for me if anybody's got a connection. Yep. Anybody know any, you know, neuro researchers on ADHD, autism? You know, you can scan my brain, you can figure out what the fuck's wrong with me if you like. I don't know any Latinas actually. I don't think I've ever met any Latinas in my side of the world, my friend. Holy crap, Batman! That's one way of putting it. ADHD is a masturbation of the brain without ejaculation. Yeah. All the overthinking, all the planning, all the great ideas, and none of the execution, none of the finale. Bro, that's heavy, bro. What, Batman? Why do I have to screenshot everything you say, man? I used to take about 3 a stream. You're making me take 3 a minute. Damn, bro. You people are laying it on me hard today. Sean, hey brother, great to see you. Are you streaming today, Sean? Or did I miss one yesterday or something? If I missed a stream, Sean, it's usually on every couple of days, mate. How's your weekend, Sean? Hope you and Emma are well, mate. Sorry, bit late. Nah, never be sorry, mate. You know me, I kick around. We have a chat. See where it goes. You were looking at your roof. Yeah, I was on my roof at the start of the stream. If you wind back to the start of the stream on the red bar down the bottom, if you tap and bring up the red bar, you can wind back. You'll see me. I was on a roof, screwing my roof down because we got a damn big cyclone coming. Busy with work, but all caught up with the family. Brad, Sean, nice. Yeah, I think I'll be glad when my life's at that point where like the cabins, you know, I don't have some kind of project going on where there's a cyclone coming and like, oh god, I've got to be up screwing a roof on. I think that'll be a really nice spot to get to in life. I think that'll bring me a lot of peace and tranquility rather than anxiety. But that's all good. But I've been up there screwing the roof on, so that's done. You know, I had most of it in it, but where I had to wrap the building wrap at the front and stuff in the back, I hadn't done it. And then I changed my plan and went, oh, I'm not going to wrap it like that anyway. So I went and screwed it down before the cyclone comes. And yeah. And Miss Heidi's just chilling. Hard life being a dog, eh? You know, that's the trade-off, isn't it? The dog gets the easier life, you know, but they've got to protect and, you know, do all their jobs, right? But, you know, they don't get as long as we do. Hey, Noodle. You just chilling? All right. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. For me, my biggest concern is the cabin surviving the cyclone. Like, it's not going to wreck it completely, but it's just they're going to take the building wrap. So I've been tightening up all the building wrap up the top. Been sorting that out. I'm going to have to get out there tomorrow, get all this stuff sort of stapled down a bit. But yeah, I just think it might just tear apart the building wrap, that's all. But I'll do what I can, dude. I'll do what I can. We're getting there. There's windows and doors behind all of that. So I'm going to end up, this piece is only on as a cover, this bottom bit. It's actually the top bit's actually staying. The bottom bit won't be. Yeah. Where am I from? I'm from New Zealand, mate. I'm from New Zealand. What about yourself? There you go. There you go, beside you. You're famous. You need to go out, my boy. Oh, the dogs need to go out. We'll go outside with the dogs. Hang on. I'll just stop a drink. Wait on, dog. Wait on. We only got 6% battery. This isn't ideal. Hang on. Actually, we need more charge than that, so hang on. We have to plug this in. Sorry. Yeah. Wait on. One moment, guys. Yes, I know, darling, I know. Wait on. Settle down. Go toilet. Go on. Go toilet. Don't get too muddy. Try to stay clean. Try to stay clean, children. Try to stay clean. Right. I'm back. I'll just keep an eye on Dumb and Dumber. Okay. People say some really stupid things on the internet. I've learned that. But as always, guys, like the channel is about building your own life and all that, right? That's what we do here. We try to have a... Yeah, I'll just get rid of... Yeah, don't worry about mate. I'll just remove that one as well. Make sure we're not mentioning words like that and things like that. And people saying stupid things. So, that's how it goes. That's the correct way to deal with it, right? You get rid of the messages about it and you move on. That's how YouTube goes. What's up? Just chilling, Tommy Gunn. Just chilling, mate. Been working on the cabin all day. Or most of it, anyway. Got the roof screwed on, so that was like my main cause of anxiety with the progress on the cabin and the storm coming. But beyond that, I'm good. We did a workout this morning as well. 300 push-ups this morning. I won't do a workout stream tonight. I'm just chilling. Have a chat with everyone. So yeah, I thought I'd come on for a bit at least. We started the stream with me on the roof, so that was a good, you know, I took a tripod up there and everything. And we didn't fall off the roof, so that's always good. What you doing, Z-boy? You coming back in now? Hi. Come on your bed, it's all muddy. Come on. Oh boy. Yeah. So if the weather's good today, tomorrow, day after, I might try and just clad the cabin. I mean, I have all the cladding for it. I've got some cedar boards to go on it, so it could be the go. Could be the go. Okay, yeah, in the past, yeah, with mates and that. Can't really discuss that kind of stuff on YouTube, man. Unfortunately, I'm getting in trouble. Get in trouble with the YouTube. Yeah, does anybody need any help with anything, any advice, anything going on? Anything you want to talk about? You know, the usual we do in here is talk about building our own lives, right? Anybody struggling with anything, but we just see where it goes. We'll try and direct the conversation that way though if we can. Oh man. I don't know. Where am I from? New Zealand, mate. We just talk about whatever. Just learning about which messages to remove. I don't want to Be too mod trigger happy. No, you're right. It's yeah, it's just mostly I mean, I deal with most of it, bro. So just get rid of anybody who's spamming. So if they're putting like the same message 5-6 times in a row, like bang, 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 bang down the screen, you don't hide them. Just give them a 30-minute timeout. That's the standard. That's all I do, bro. Just give them a 30-minute timeout. Try not to hide them. Got some reasons there, but and you know, it's hard to discuss publicly because any kind of information I put that may sort of benefit my channel within regards to how people mod and stuff, then other people try and seen a bit of that. So gotta be careful what I give away. I can't give away too much on here. I'm trying to build trying to make myself famous. You sound like I don't know who that is. Sorry, mate. Oh, Jenny, good to see you, Jenny. But no, you're all good, Six. Batman, what did Batman say here? Feel the podcast, shares the flowcharts and severe ADHD, anxiety, executive dysfunction. Real problem for sure. Hate when people say you're throwing excuses, but yeah, for sure, man, for sure. The ADHD paralysis is definitely a difficult thing to deal with. For me, I just have to get out of my thoughts and just be like, I just need to just progress. Like, I don't, like, for me, as long as I go, it's a small thing I need to do, it's cool. If I look at a whole task and think I've got to build a whole cabin or my whole cabin will be destroyed in the storm, I can't think that way. I have to think, okay, well, I'll screw the roof down. I'll do what I can with it. And if the wrap gets destroyed on it, well, it's kind of the best option I have, really. Yeah, make sure to like the stream. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're creeping in on 600 subs now, guys, so I do appreciate it. I think we're at like 558, 559, something like that. So I do appreciate it. I'm hoping to hit 1,000 subs by the end of April, if we can help make that happen. You're new? G'day, Disco Cat. How are you? We just have positive conversation here, guys. So, like, I do keep it pretty casual most of the time, but the channel is about building your own life, the life you want, right? We're not here to judge anybody. We're not here to do politics, religion, anything, right? Mostly we talk about ADHD, depression, you know, lack of motivation, or, you know, anything like that. You know, anything that's going on, just check in, everyone's going all right, have a good vibe, have a good positive chat. You know, so that's what I do mostly. I do some live workouts on here and stuff. Sometimes I work on cars. The start of the stream, I was on my roof on the I'm building. So we got a hurricane, cyclone, whatever, category 3, and I've got me house in wrap because I haven't finished it yet. So there we go. That's the news. Heidi, you gonna come inside, dog? Here now. To me. Come on. Come to me. Come on. Come around. Over here. Hey. You know the spot. Come on. Good girl. Lie down. Nuts. Hey. And you don't need to lick. Yeah, don't need to lick yourself. Thank you. No. Just be normal. Be a dog. This is Miss Heidi. Just a big teddy bear. Hey, off my bed. Hey, if you're gonna lick yourself, go on your bed. Go on your bed if you're gonna lick yourself. And stay inside. No, I saw that. I saw you think about that. You gotta try harder than that, dog, to get by me, mate. I'll catch you. I'm suggesting any suggestions to even them out, Timothy? Stop tugging on one of them. Just like, I don't know, like, well, gravity's going to lower them over time. So if you walk with maybe get one heel slightly taller than the other, you're going to be slightly leaned everywhere you walk. So maybe, I don't know, man. But again, we try to keep a more serious, more serious conversation, right? We don't want it to be talking brain rot, guys. I don't allow brain rot here. We ban brain rot, all right? I'll show my great academic achievements, and so I have now something. These are real problems. Yeah. It's mental health has always been a really difficult one, which is why men and stuff have never talked about it. You know, like you imagine, well, not I don't know, maybe some people have to imagine. You know, early 90s or even the early 2000s. there was a massive stigma against men going to therapy or anything like that. You know, men don't talk about their feelings. You know, you bury it deep down inside and you drink beer or whatever, right? Because that was viewed as feminine to be able to actually deal with things and face yourself and try and improve yourself. It was deemed as a very feminine thing to do. I mean, even 5 years ago when I started looking to self improvement and watching podcasts and trying to make my life better, some mates I told were just like, "Oh, bro, like, oh, that's like some real girly shit to be doing that. Like, what are you doing? Like, just man up, bro." And it's just, yeah, it's that stubborn kind of attitude, you know. Just different perspectives, right? Tall poppy syndrome. But you know, it's just do what you want for you. Am I a Tony Robbins fan? A bit, yeah. I've seen some clips of his, right? I haven't looked into enough of his work to have an opinion on him really. I've seen him do some clips where he does like a back and forth with the audience and talks about people, but they're very short snippets of stuff. But I've seen a few of those reels, but I haven't really watched anything long form Tony Robbins myself. I'm more into my Jordan Peterson stuff. Not so much now, like he's really on the like religious tours and stuff now, but his original the stuff when Jordan Peterson got known and his books he was releasing about 12 Rules for Life. 12 Rules for Life was a very good book. Another one was Atomic Habits by James Clear. These are things that'll give you perspective. D-Bird Men of Action recommended. He's recommended a lot of books to me, to be fair. I'm not going to say that D-Bird Men of Action recommended one book. He recommends a lot of books, and I've just been slack and not read them. But the Way of the Superior Man, I believe it was called. The Way of the Superior Man was a really good one. But that's the only one from Dennis that I've looked at. He was saying another one is Iron John, to read Iron John, so I'm going to get on with that at some point soon. Yep, we're on my bed, mate. We're sitting on my bed, mate. I do live in a caravan. There isn't really anywhere else to sit, to be honest. So that's what we're doing. You're very judgmental there, Timothy. So what's up, brother? What am I doing back on? If you dial the stream back to the start, about a minute or two in, you'll see I was on the roof. So I've been up there putting the work in. Got all the screws in the roof before the hurricane hits. So let's hope we still have a roof on the cabin. I've tightened up a bit of the wrap on it. I'm going to work on it more tomorrow. And we'll hope for the best when the hurricane hits. But it's not looking good. They're talking it's 100 mile an hour plus wind. At the moment, it should slow. The wind speed should slow down as it gets nearer to New Zealand. So I'd say you're probably going to get 80, 90 mile an hour wind. It's just, yeah, it's a bit of a... Did you know Australia is wider than the moon? I did not know that, and it doesn't actually sound that far-fetched. But I do have a very great difficulty in the scale of the moon. So yeah, I'm not sure actually. I do remember the moon being sort of bigger than we thought that would be. Yeah. Interesting. You may search on Google. I shall later. Thank you. Yes, I will confirm that. We get some trolls here and stuff, but that seems like a genuine, good, just fun fact. I like that. It's the whole like what kind of autism you got thing, right? Like I'm into cars and motorbikes and stuff, and some people just have lots of facts about trains or the moon or something. And I always learn something. This is fantastic. She's because of my older sister. She was being very caring. Sorry. Yep. That's it, Batman. Yeah, sometimes things work in your favour, right? So it's great, bro. Like anything that helps, right, makes it easier. Make sure I'm not missing anything else. Jenny, nearly missed Jenny's message. I bought a bicycle today, and an old lady with 3 wheels around the block once almost got hit by a speeding car. I hope you yelled out at them like, "You damn hooligans! You damn kids!" Yeah. Well, that's entertaining. So there you go. You've had an adventure then today, Jenny. You've had an active day. You need to read the 4 Agreements. The Way of Superior Man is good. I can recommend so many great books. All right. Yep. All right. You guys, as I say, you guys improved me as well. So I do try to keep up, but I'm learning. Might. Have you ever seen a dog try to Okay. No, we won't answer that about dogs and those kind of things. It's a bit inappropriate, guys. Do try to keep it serious. This is my step ladder. Never know my real ladder. Ladder? I have a ladder. I was going to get up and go out there and be smart about it, but honestly, I can't be fucked getting up at this point right now. I've done a good day's work. I'm winding down for the day. We're having a nice evening chat. We're going to have a coffee. I said everyone join me for coffee. Does anybody want a coffee yet? I'm going to actually borrow the jug and make a coffee. Is anybody going to join me and make a coffee at their end? Hello, me Aussie driller. Just quick, genuine question. I have a micro ban. When your name is Bro's Not Funny and you make that comment, I'm gonna guess that is you're not making a serious comment there, mate. So, you know, we'll refrain on that one. Ninja Baddie, why a V-Rod? Because V-Rods are cool. Yep. I screenshot it, bro. Yeah, I got it, Celtic. I screenshot it. I'll look it up later. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. You'll take a strong coffee. All right, well, I'm putting the jug on. Fantastic for your mental and physical health, Jenny. Well, there you go. You got a bit of a heart test as a car nearly ran you over. You got out in the sunshine on your new bicycle. You sound like you've had a great day, Jenny. I like that. Jenny's had a great day. Jenny got a new bicycle. She was going around the block, nearly got run over by some crazy maniac in a car. That's when you wave your arm at them and go, maniac, you bloody maniac. Share the road. Share the road. Isn't that what cyclists say? You can be a proper cyclist now, Jenny. You can be all like, share the road. All right. I'm going to fill. Have I got some water in me, Jack? Oh, I do. We're going to get a kettle on. All right. We're going to get the kettle on. We're going to have us a coffee, yeah? We're going to put the kettle on. Dog, can you stop licking? It would be nice. It would be really nice, dog, to sit here for 5 minutes without. It's like listening to the Nunu from Teletubbies. You know, the Teletubbies had that vacuum cleaner called the Nunu, and they were always like, "No bad Nunu." I remember that. And the Nunu always went. All right. That's what it sounds like when the dog licks itself. Let's think of the bad Nunu from Teletubbies. Maybe that reference will fall dead on like most people. Did the Teletubbies make it to America, or was it more of a like UK, New Zealand, Australia thing? The difference of cultures. There you go, look, I've got Nescafe. That means I'm like George Clooney. This is not a paid advertisement for Nescafe. You get the reference? Yes, somebody got the reference. That is fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for the co-sign on that one, mate. Much appreciated. I'm up top of the North Island, bro. I grew up down Auckland. Moved north. Bit of a quieter country life, mate. I've escaped the city. I ain't never going back. I couldn't live in a city again, honestly. Once you've lived in the country, it's like, nah. The only difference of the country is you have to try and be... The only difference of living out in the country is you need to be a bit more organised because things aren't as convenient. In a city, things are kind of more convenient. But like driving to a supermarket and stuff usually takes about the same amount of time. It might be further away, but there's not the traffic in that. But where it becomes a problem is like you need a car part or something. So you need like a spare car. If your car's broken, you need to be able to get to parts stores and stuff. I mean, freight can be pretty quick. This is really, really urgent stuff. Sometimes you have to, go out of your way for things, but it's generally pretty good. I'm just making a coffee, guys. If anybody would like to join me for a tea or coffee, we're going to sit down. Going to have a nice brew, mate. All right. Come here. Go lie down there. Go lie on your spot. Good girl. The audience likes your dog, so I've got to keep you keep you sitting there, apparently. They do. They love you. Oh, they do. Oh, it was very cute, you. You're tired, eh? You had a rough day. Get it? A rough day? Because you're a dog? Rough? It's not funny. I think it's funny. Hang on, guys. I'm just going to get some milk in me. Might be sausage curry night on stream for dinner, guys, I think. To be honest. Might be sausage curry night. Zed, can you please stop licking, dude? Like, you can lick yourself, but, like, you don't need to do it so freaking ferociously. Hey! Just, can you chill with it? Like, you know, just settle down. Just lick quietly, mate. You don't need to be going... Sound like you're eating yourself. Alright, I know. Hello. Yes, hello, dog. Yes, dog. LA, good to see you. La or LA? Take your pick. Oh, some cinnamon. Oh, I gotta get some cinnamon now. You guys, the amount of things you guys add to my shopping list and stuff that I haven't thought of or haven't seen in years, and I'm like, foods I haven't had in a long time, and I'm like, oh, what do you do to me? Yep, these are the Nescafe, Nescafe vanilla sachets. They're bloody horrible for you, though. They're just full of vegetable oil and crap and sugar, but no, well. I'm not perfect, you know. I do like, I do have the odd, you know, a bit of treat. Yeah, I am a bit of a movie buff, man. Zed, oi, there's enough licking. No, stop licking, dude. I get it. You went out in the mud and you're trying to lick yourself off, but this is like, it's too much, dog. Dog, it's too much, bro. Just calm down. Just let it go, man. What? You poured at me. Can I help you? We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. We have. Her name is Heidi. She's 3 years old. This is Heidi the puppy. Well, she's not quite a puppy. She's in dog territory now, but she'll always be a puppy, right? And a gremlin. A gremlin. Yep. There's a little gremlin. Where am I from? New Zealand, mate. What about yourself? Are you from LA? Your name's LA? Are you from LA? Or is your name just La? I'm not sure. Born in Auckland, now on the East Coast, North Island. Wicked, man. Yeah, I was born in East Auckland originally. My parents were from West Auckland, but they raised me out in East Auckland. So, yep. Moved out to the country now. Kerry, been in the north all my life. Wicked, man. Yep. We get a lot of Kiwis here. We get a lot of Aussies and stuff as well, but there's a good core of Kiwis, especially on these night streams. It's, you know, everyone's back home on the evenings, whatever. So yeah, we have a chat. Shoot the shit. But yeah, I mean, the main thing I try and talk about here is focusing on what's within your control in life. That's what I do here. Building the life you want bit by bit. You know, when the chance of us affording houses and this and that and whatever, and new cars and whatever, or whatever. People always talk about investments and stuff, and I think a lot of us are, you know, we got a bit of work to do, you know, and all that first. So I just try to chip away at that stuff. Try and make myself a bit better day by day, and yeah, but Celtic's going to try and get me investing, and I'm going to lose all my money in the stock crash or something instead. So it's a good thing I don't have any money to lose. So that's good. It's a good starting point, you know. Who saw the clip with the girl getting arrested? I think it was done as a skit for Instagram or something. But it was a girl getting arrested. She's like this blonde chick looking at the camera, and she's like, "Oh, well, I guess rock bottom has a basement." And I was just like, oh man, that was the first time I'd ever heard that saying. Rock bottom has a basement, and I've heard it a lot since. But yeah, her getting arrested with, oh well, I guess rock bottom has a basement. I was just like, oh. And then recently I heard, rock bottom has multiple basements. I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't feel it that way, but yeah, I get what they're saying. Never left the USA. Not even to Canada, and you live less than 200 miles from the border. That's come on, man. Come on. Go live a little, mate. We'll head up to Canada, eh? May as well head up to Canada. Why not? Stop telling people what to do. It's bad. No, the dog's not for sale, mate. Yeah, ones like that you can hide, bro. Because they're just gonna, if they say something that unhinged, you just put them on hide. You can usually time them out, whatever. Usually I do 30-minute timeout, bro. Can't leave the US. Okay, I don't know. I have no idea what's happening with Canadian-American relations and politics. It's great. So I don't need to know. Ashley, you're ruining my peace and tranquility, telling me what to do. Who's worse? So I'm making my own choice to vape, man. That's my choice. I'll do what I want, man. It's my life. Like I ride motorcycles fast too. You can tell me not to ride a motorcycle. A motorcycle is probably going to kill me before the vape, mate. So don't you worry about it. You worry about you, mate. I appreciate your concern, but don't you worry about yourself, mate. It's all right. It's okay. Love to visit the hot springs someday. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. There's some hot springs or something in Canada. I know there's hot springs in New Zealand. They're a bit few and far between. Yeah, but like I understand you're trying to help me, bro. But I am aware that smoking and vaping is bad for you, right? I choose to do it anyway. And I also have a bit of an addiction, obviously, right? So again, I don't need to start having those conversations like Men of Action has all the time, where he has to tell 50 people a day, you pull out a vape, and everyone goes, "Oh, don't vape, they're bad for you." It's like sometimes people do things that are bad for them. All right, it's all right. Don't you worry about it. But I do appreciate the love. I do appreciate the love. You don't give a shit if I ride bikes. Okay. Good on you, buddy. Good on you, buddy. Oh, I need to plug the charger back in after having the juggle. There we go. Anybody else end up making a tea or a coffee, or am I just on my own here? Yeah, and I don't give a shit if you get the fuck off my channel and have a permanent ban. How about that? Sweet, like that. I don't take bullshit from you idiots, man. Fuck off. That's a good coffee. What else is going on? Worst thing about having supercars is having supercars and money. Man, I'm open to both. If you decide to do like a togi and like reset everything and just give everything away, man, just to like challenge yourself, I'll gladly receive. I'll receive blessings on that one. Yeah, for sure, bro. All good. Oh, supercars would be nice, mate. You grab some water. Yep. Drink possibly too much coffee. Yeah, I've been there, done that. Been there, done that myself. Too much coffee, too much Coca-Cola, too much energy drinks. Been cutting back a lot lately. So this is, I think, second coffee today. I've been pretty good. But yeah, for my ADHD, it definitely is important to not overstimulate myself. That's where I throw myself off the rails for sure. So yeah, I'm finding my way. Have we got 40 likes now? Oh, we're busy today. Are you alright there, dog? Oh, well, I would have the fan on, but the bearing in it's whining and it annoys the chat. So we have to sweat it out. Since you guys are back, hang on, I can open the window now. How's that? How about that? You want to see out the window? How about that? You can put your head up there and cool off a little. We can both stick our head out the window like dogs in traffic. How about that? No? Alright. And put your head there now. Get some cool air. There you go, mate. That's a good kill. Happy now? Happy? Yeah, it can help. Yeah, I mean, it's a stimulant, right? So any stimulant is going to help ADHD. At its core, ADHD is a lack of dopamine. It's a low baseline dopamine is the core problem of ADHD. That's the biggest issue. And then people, self-medicate with vapes, with smoking, with risky behaviors, with all kinds of things, right? Yeah, mate. We can do a bit of that, mate. Not much, blind. I keep it really low, just to manage myself, because otherwise I'm just lazy, bro. Tabitha Fish. Hello, Tabitha. Oi. Hi, Tabitha. How are you? That's an interesting introduction. Did I miss a message from Tabitha, or did she just come in and say oi at me? Oi. Hello. Tabitha. How are you? 10:40 p.m. here, so I should probably have a boring cup of icy lemon water. Yeah, you could do that, mate. You can do that. Nice. Nothing wrong with a bit of icy lemon. Oh, mate, that's nice, mate. Friends now. Yeah. Yeah, all good, man. All good. Yeah, whenever, no rush, bro. Sorry, Saldog. I try to do my best with reading what goes on here, bro. I try to do my best with following and trying to understand everybody at once. I'm getting used to it, but man, it's a bit of a drain, eh? When you watch the screen go like this, on this end of it. I will turn the brightness down a bit, actually. I might put the blue light filter on. I'm going to see if that's going to help me a bit here, because my eyes have been straining. Yep, this is Miss Heidi. Hey, puppy. She's just chilling. She's blobbing. That's Miss Heidi. She's waiting for her mum to come home. So, that's a good couple of hours away till mum comes home. Yeah, at some point in the stream, I might end up making some dinner. Need to make I think probably a sausage curry this evening. Adorable doggo, yep. So, King Dale, good to see you, man. How are you? Good to have you here, man. I saw your sub coming earlier. Were you over on Depression Talks channel last night, bro? So I kick around there for a bit. I think that's where I saw you. I think you'd stop by there for a moment. He's got a good channel too. Old Rob over there on Depression Talks. He just has a coffee and a chat with everyone, and yeah. Second summer, all good. Appreciate it, man. Seeing me alive and kicking. Yeah. Been through it a bit with the flu and stuff recently. So yeah, I'm still going, man. Still keeping well. Don't like to comment much, but listen. Much love, bro. Awesome, man. Appreciate that, Summer. Thank you for the comment. I'll keep that one. Keep that one. I'd like to tuck them away in the. Good to see you too. Oh yeah, Gravity Core. That's it. Yep, Gravity Core Fitness. Another great channel. That's where you were. You were in there this morning. That's right. Yeah, I love the support of Gravity Core as well, and I just love that whole channel as well. I love what they're doing. It takes a lot, man, what they've been through when on with the health problems with their baby and that, with Jensen and that, for it all to come through. It's been fantastic to see that happen. Zed, can you please stop licking, bro? Oi. It's enough, bro. Come on. Trying to enjoy coffee and a conversation. All I can hear, dog, is... Can you just not? Okay, and leave it. I really appreciate that comment, Summer. This is what I mean, is you never know, like there are, as I say, there's people in the background who come in and they enjoy the stream. They don't really chat much in that, but things we talk about does help them and stuff, right? That's again another reason I just try to keep it on topic, away from the trolls and stuff, right? So what do people want to talk about? What do we got? What can we discuss? Who's got some good news? I want some good news from people. I'm a bit anxious about the hurricane, cyclone, whatever coming. Deep down, I'm a bit anxious. Who's got some good news? Some good things to tell me about? $44 likes tonight, getting famous. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, it's been crazy lately, honestly. It's been going up at like 30 subs a day for the last few days. With a whole heap of just new people, Yep. Sometimes it's quiet though, like there were 40 or 50 likes on this morning's stream of all the regulars turning up. But there's only one subscriber out of that workout this morning, but that's all right. One's better than none, I suppose. It just grows day by day, right? We'll see what happens. The main thing is I don't want to have expectations coming on here, I expect the stream is going to be really good. Or, like, I'm not doing it based on the outcome. It's just I show up, I be myself, and the algorithm will send me somebody, I suppose. It's worked out so far, right? We've got a good channel, we have a good chat, we keep it chill. Happy days. Dog is you're fostering, got adopted. That's good. Got a forever home now. Are you going to take in more fosters soon, or what are you thinking there? Do I believe in the afterlife? It's a hard one. I was raised with those beliefs, right? I was raised like raised Catholic Christian, bit of both. You know, I was baptized as a baby in that, but you know, oh, it's all right, my boy. I know. Sorry, I know. Sorry, wait on. Somebody just fired gunshots. I know. Wait on. I know. It's all right. You can come up here. You can come here. It's all right. Okay, you come in, mate. You're all right. You want to come up? Oh no, you've got bad anxiety. But hang on, guys. The dog just gets bad anxiety with explosions and stuff. He wants to go out there and attack it, right? Come up here, big fella. Come on. Come on, you're all right. No, yeah, I know. I'll keep an eye on Heidi. You can come up. Yes. Come on, big boy. Heidi, your bed. Heidi, your bed. Leave it. You, big boy. Come on. Yes. Come on, big fella. Come here. Come here, you big baby. Come on. You're right there. You're not going to go ape shit if there's more gunshots. You good? You're close enough to me. I'm safe. You don't have to go get anybody. All right. Good. Good on you, mate. Sorry, guys. Dog does have its moments when gunshots go off in the area, so great job on my consistency. Thank you, man. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to make sure I turn up, you know, turn up here for everybody, right, each day. Always more at the shelter. Yep. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry about the bark, mate. Yeah, there was a big kabang gunshot in the distance, and that's when he'll go try to tackle them. So, yeah. Yes, he doesn't like him. He'll run straight at the person with it, and he'll try to take him down. He's tried to do it before, so that's why we make sure he. Can you stop licking my mouth? You got all this anxiety, my boy. All this anxiety. Hang on. Hey, my belly scratches. Calm down, mate. Big old pit bull. Hey, you're a big doofus. A big doofus. Hey. Yeah. Headphone user warning there. Line. Hey, sounds like it's such a mischief name for a dog. Yeah, I wanted just to, like, you know, getting a German Shepherd. I wanted a nice German name. At first, I was going to call her Sabine, which was after stay up the gas, not me, but just what's he doing? I can get up it, mate. Get up, stay up the bloody gas. Some local young fella out on like a 254 stroke. He's enjoying himself. I'll leave him be. He's enjoying himself. Yeah, sorry, man. I should have gone to that a bit further. Yeah, the afterlife one is a bit. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, man. It's one of those ones with me. Like, I definitely think there's some kind of power to the universe. Like when you look at, like, there's too much that happens. Like that's not coincidence, right? With just people getting karma and things like that tend to, you know, there's some kind of energy out there. I'm not entirely sure, so that's why I don't really want to have a stance on it on here. Yeah, somebody going by on a dirt bike. Yeah, so it's local boys. Everybody does it around here, man. It's back road gravel. It's just jump on a motocross bike. You'll get like 10 teenagers just out ripping wheelies past here on there. Yeah, they're enjoying themselves, mate. This is where people are still living, right? It's out in the country. People are still living. Everyone's like, what happened to the 90s and the old way? It's like, man, move out to the country somewhere. We're 20 years behind out here, mate. That's all good. Party off. No, you're not going to try claim the beard off your brother. Good girl. Beyond with... Is that thanks, mods, for keeping the Legion safe on stream. You'll be a star. Protect them with blood, sweat, and tears. Okay. Well, thank you, mate. Yeah, the mods do a good job. We do get the odd bit of trolls, but we're pretty good at handling it. In a year, I'll be a star. Well, let's hope so. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. We're getting a good response so far, so I don't know. I don't, like, I struggle to believe that when people say it, and, like, Susie tells me that. She's like, well, you're obviously doing really well. People in the comments really like you, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, I kind of get, like, a bit overwhelmed reading it. I'm just focusing on responding, and, like, and she's like, oh, yeah, but, like, people, like, do really care. And I'm like, oh, yeah, they say some stuff that, like, they support me in that, but, they're just kind of being nice. And she's like, no, yeah, believe in yourself. I'm like, okay. Live in the city with all the maniacs. Jenny, you need to. We're gonna task you, Jenny. You need to go on an adventure over to Canada. Seeing as you live 200 miles from the border and you've never even been to Canada. Go over to Canada, mate. That's our mission for you over the summer. Jenny, you've got to go to Canada. You gotta hit the road, head over to Canada. Go enjoy yourself. Go let the hair down for a couple of weeks or something, mate. A few weeks. Go live your life. You only live once, right? Get away from the city. Get away from the maniacs. Get out in nature. Go on a hike or something, mate. Whatever you can do. You gotta do something, Jenny. What can we do, mate? You got that new bicycle, but I wouldn't say you should Forrest Gump that over to Canada. Celtic might, Jenny. If you said to Celtic, man, I'll lend you my new bicycle if you'll ride it to Canada. I think Celtic would be up for that as a reset in life. I think he'd like the challenge. There you go, Celtic. You can like Forrest Gump it, but with a bicycle up to Canada. Yeah, going to Canada, riding your new bike in the country. Beautiful, mate. Perfect. That's what we like to hear, mate. Before some car runs you over in the city. So Jenny's story from today was she just got a new bicycle and then somebody in a car nearly ran her over. So she's going to go, I guess, throw it in the boot and drive it in Canada. Throw it in the trunk. You Americans call it a trunk, don't you? Not a boot. We call it a boot. America, it's a trunk. Well, it's like in New Zealand, like the front of the car, it's got a front bumper on the car, right? And it's got front guards. It doesn't have front fenders, it has front guards. It has a front bumper, but in Australia, they're like, it's a front bar. It's a front bar on your car and a rear bar. And it's like, I can understand them being called a front or rear bar if you were talking in 4x4 terms and like bull bars and stuff. But yeah, they've just put it onto everything. Oh, it's a rear bar or it's a front bar. So it's a, bar, like a sheep, I vote Jenny Violet's Canada. Yeah, we're all sending our Jenny over to Canada. Talk to Disco Cat. He's your new cat. That's good. I hope you don't molt all over the floor, Disco Cat. There's enough fur in the house already with the dogs. What time is it here, Tim? It is just coming up on 6 p.m, mate. Yeah. We'll get Jenny upgraded to a motorcycle next. There you go, Jenny. If you can ride a bicycle, you can ride a motorcycle. There we go. Get started. Just mental images of Jenny just on the open road on some pink tassels. Purple tassels? I think Jenny's more of like a deep purple and more, I don't know, maybe it'd be more of an Ozzy Osbourne type vibe with Jenny's bike. I don't think it would be pink tassels. I think she's a bit more rebellious. Love the RV, mate. Thanks, mate. Yeah, it does the job. It's been loyal to me, mate. It's done a good job while I'm building my house. It's doing a stellar job. It gives me a warm place to sleep. I can't complain, right? Fucking Kiwis. I got a joke for you, Mr. Australia. Do you know how us New Zealanders eat lamb? I'll tell you how us New Zealanders eat lamb, right? So you get one back leg and you throw it over here. And you get the other back leg and you throw it over there, right? Right? So a New Zealander eats lamb. So there you go. I hope you learned something. Fucking Australians. Fucking Kiwis. Hey. Yeah. Do you know, okay, so for anybody who doesn't know the law, right, the history, New Zealand and Australia is like a big brother, little brother situation, right? We bully each other, but we do it because we quite like each other. We love to hate each other, right? So, the Australians say that New Zealanders, what we do is we have relations with sheep. That's what the Australians always say. They've always said we've done it. And the truth is, yep, we do, mate. We do things to the sheep. Now, the plot twist here is, who buys most New Zealand lamb? Australia. Just saying, man. If you wonder why it's creamy. Oh, when we're done making them our girlfriends, you guys eat them. So I don't know, man. No good. We like a bit of New Zealand lamb. But yeah, I saw that on a comedy on a reel on Instagram recently. It was a couple of comedians in New Zealand and Aussie talking about how New Zealander eats lamb. So I thought I'd share that with you. That had me laying on the floor in tears. It's a bloody terrible joke, man. It's awful. Lived away from society and you miss peace. Yeah, I'm really starting to find that everything in life is just a balance, right, rather than extremes, right? Like there's a comfy sort of middle ground in life in a way where it's not I don't mean like living in comfort, but rather than being ultra rich and ultra like in the city all the time and always stimulated, right? People want the opposite, right? Like if you live in the country, sometimes you want a bit more stimulation, a bit more rush. If it's just you figure it out. I sort of sit in the middle quite often on that now. I don't go to the extreme of either end. It's like I don't want to be dead broke, but I don't want to be filthy rich or anything either. Heidi, off, no. Because you bully your brother for the bed. RV's awesome. There's nothing better than a trailer. Yeah, it's it doesn't have a motor in it. It's just a trailer, but yeah, we'll use it to travel around New Zealand a bit more at some point if we need to. I mean, I've got a Toyota Land Cruiser there that it's got all the camping set up on that as well. So not that I've been able to use it yet. But that's another story and another problem that my truck is still broken. It's on the to-do list, all right? It's on the to-do list, for fuck's sake. With the current diesel prices, diesel in New Zealand hit $4 a litre yesterday. So, that sucks. But that's all right. I mostly been riding the motorbike. You need to get off. No, you need to stop trying to bully your brother. Sorry, the German Shepherd, she thinks because she sits with me, like she can claim the bed from the other dog. So now he's sitting up here because of the gunshot. She keeps coming over, putting her nose right in his face. She's about to attack him. You're all right, my boy. You stand your ground. Stand your ground, buddy. It's a stand your ground state on this land, my bro. You stand your ground, boy. Aussie stole our Pavlova. Yep. Yep. They stole Pavlova off us. I don't care about the horse. You can have Farley, whatever. You want to claim Pavlova as Australian, that, and yeah. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? As I say, it's a big brother, little brother relationship. There's just all the scandalous things happening. Heidi, your bed. Yeah, I get it. You came to have some water. No, your bed. I see what you're trying to do. Oi! No, your bed. Listen. You comfy there, mate? Yep. It's a comfy pit bull. Big smile on him. Happy now? Heidi, off. Yeah, you're going to make sure you enjoy the experience of having the bed to yourself, eh? You're looking like a spastic on the internet, right? You know that? But that's what I do on here as well, so it's alright, dog. It's just Zed being Zed. No, Heidi. Sorry, guys, I do have to control the dogs when I'm on here. Bed. You're being so naughty, Heidi. I've told you stay on your bed now. I'm going to clearly use the word. Got it? Stay on your bed. It's enough. You stay there. Good girl. Stay. Good. We're back. The sheep are going to be mad. Yep. Hey, Div. Good to see you, Div. Div Megadiv. How are we, mate? Good to see you again. We're starting to get I do like to be on for quite a while because the regulars come in at different times. I do try and do a good 2-3 hours on here. She left you. If you got a bit more context to the story, what's going on there, mate? What can I help you with, my bro? What can I help you with, bro? That's exactly what I'm here for, bro, is to help people through problems and situations. People need some good advice or anything like that, right? I try to give the best advice I can, right? My channel's all about, you know, trying to build a life you'll enjoy, right? So, dog fur all over me bottle. You doing all right there, Pera? What's going on, dude? Nine Nails, good to see you. How are you? Dude, did you just fart at me, dog? Oh, it's ruthless. One moment. Dude. Whew, that's a strong one, mate. Just going to hang my head out the window for a moment here, guys. Zed decided to gas me out. Thanks, bro. With a big smile on his face, too. He's sitting there quite proud of himself. Yeah, fella. Yeah, he's a good boy. And you just farted again. I just literally just heard you fart again, dog, as I film you. I hear it all. Dude, really? You come on my bed just to fart at me. Thanks. Awesome. Studied relationship psychology for 30,000 hours. Holy crap. Oh, no. So you're just psychologically tearing me apart in real time. That's concerning. I'm scared now. The Celtics like having a whole team of fucking people sitting here watching, figuring out, you know. I had that time in a room, you know, when I was a kid, mate. They used to take me over when they were getting me diagnosed with autism and stuff, right? They put me in a room and, oh, Mark, how are you today? And I'm like, yeah, I'm all right, mate. And it's like, you know, swinging bloody microphone. As I always say, I usually just say Venom on here. Everyone just calls me Venom. It's just easier. Because a lot of people in chat like, who's this? Who's that? So I just go by the Venom name. It's easier. Way easier. Ugh. Might change the channel name at some point away from the Venom thing, but everyone says always keep the Venom. Am I pregnant? No. Alicia, great to see you, mate. Alicia, I saw a hack the other day on a reel, and I immediately thought of you, mate, because you do your crochet and that. And if somebody was wearing Crocs, and while they were doing crochet, they had the crochet on a knitting needle or whatever, and they put it between the holes in the Crocs. So when they had their feet out, they could like reel it up to them. So yeah, the Croc holes acted as a reel for the thing. If that makes sense. There you go. I saw a pro tip. Not feeling well, that's no good, mate. Make sure you get when you're not feeling well, you know, make sure you get some rest, get some water, and do take care of yourself, please, as you can. As you can. Self-love. You right, Zed boy? He's falling asleep now, alright. She stayed because of pain, I think most of us found weird. Interesting, man. Yeah, I appreciate what you're saying now. I gotta be more thoughtful, Celtic, with you. There's usually a deeper layer with you. I'm not so much used to that. I gotta figure that out, bro. It's interesting. 30,000 hours at it. Yeah, that'll do it, man. That'll do it. I think I'm gonna learn a lot of Celtic over time. I think Celtic has a lot of unique life experience. As a lot of you do, right? I learn stuff from all of you about different things. I think Celtic's I think he's done a lot of deep work on his mind and stuff to go on the path and find the success he wanted and stuff, right? Keep wanting to see if that actually works. Yeah, Alicia, we'll have to find out, I guess. You could just, I guess, put it. I'd probably use a little fishing reel on the table or something, like, because they clamp onto a handle, but just clamp a fishing reel onto a table or something. Run out, yeah. I don't know. There you go, Alicia. Go invent something that does a better job of that and sell it. There you go. There you go. We're making solutions. Oh, thank you, Davey. I do try my best, mate. I try my best. I'm just sitting here being myself, mate, but I appreciate it. All right. Good to know. Yep. I never made it to Hollywood. That's when my dreams ended. Never made it to Hollywood. Now I'm just a bloody bit of a comedian on here instead, apparently. Just a bit of a clown. Something to laugh at, right? Not laugh with. So here we go. There we go. But yeah, mostly my channel's about, just work on your life, and it's all a bunch of people trying to like aim up in life, right? We try and that's the conversation here. So we don't do politics, we don't do arguing about religion or anything, right? We don't argue about what sexuality you are or something. I'm not interested in any of that. I'm interested in having good conversations with good people and making a positive channel where we can hang out and chat and talk about problems and whatever. We had a fellow who brought up a question. Both me and Celtic wanted him to elaborate, but seems to have slipped away. He was saying that she had left him or something, and we asked for some context. But the generic coverall answer to that is, if somebody left you or something, you found out sooner than later. You got the rest of your life ahead of you, and life goes on. There's 8.5 billion people on Earth. There's always greater things ahead. You never know what's ahead of you, right, until you get there. Sometimes, like, you go on the journey and things surprise you. Like, I never expected to meet my partner when I did. It took me 20 years of not bad relationships, but relationships that didn't work out. Some of them were bad, but whatever. Life goes on, mate. Life goes on. Love crochet keeps your mind distracted. Yeah. Alicia keeps busy with that. So there you go, Jenny. You and Alicia will get along well. I haven't seen Alicia around too much lately, but she does pop in when she can. So Jenny, Alicia, there you go. Shared hobbies. There you go. Venom events, bringing crocheters together all over the planet. We'll just make this I'll just sit here and crochet on live, eh? That's what we'll do. We'll make it a crochet channel. Can you imagine the trolls I would get as a man if I sat here on live, like knitting? Like, hello guys, what are we talking about tonight? If I sat here knitting, can you imagine the hate I would get? Somebody teach me how to knit. No, we're not doing brain roll. I'm not gonna. No, we're gonna be genuine. We're gonna be real on YouTube. We're gonna be normal. Well, normal for me, right? Which is ADHD, tism. As they say, what's the term I heard the other day? In 2026, we're retard maxing, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds like me. ADHD and autism, retard maxing. I'm all about it, man. So they're not wrong either. They're saying it's a big thing this year to be retard maxing, and I'm like, awesome. I am legally retarded, apparently. So it's good. It's finally my time to shine. It's my time to lean into being myself, to stop trying to conform with society, to stop masking, and to just let it all hang out, man. Let it all hang out and let it all work out. Crochet a motorcycle? Yeah. Like a tea cozy, like a cozy for an old kettle, right? Make a motorcycle cozy. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I'm going to post the links of channels you recommend. You can if you want, 6. You can if you want, bro. I'm just sorry. My knees just locked up. I've just realised I've been laying on it wrong. Hang on. Oh, shit. Oh, this hasn't happened on stream before. Okay, so quick history lesson. On my right leg, I've shattered my ankle, my knee, and my hip. And sometimes I lay on my leg wrong. So right now my hip has twisted. My knee is not good. I'm going to need a moment here, all right? Just everyone bear with me, all right? I'm going to put my foot up on here. Just give me a moment. I might have been overdoing these push-ups and stuff. I need to make sure I'm going to lie down on the correct angle. Hang on. Old motorcyclist. This is why don't crash motorcycles, all right? Fuck. Son of a bitch. Right. I'm not putting my foot on camera because people would have to pay for that kind of content. Ah, shit. There we go. That's better. All right, we're good. The leg is back in action. There we go. What was the old movie? Short Circuit, right? Number 5 is alive. Reassemble, Stephanie. Reassemble, Stephanie. No? Is anybody here old enough to remember Short Circuit? Number 5 is alive. He stomps on the cricket. No, it's dead. Reassemble. Things like that stick with me. Like there's somewhere in the autism brain. Sending healing vibes. Thank you, mate. Yeah, it's all right. It's just if I lay on it on the wrong angle for too long, it's just locked solid. I have to really. Yeah, 6 remembers. Yeah, you can list them off if you want. 6. We'll probably do it tomorrow, bro, because Men of Action's taking a couple of days off at the moment. Gravity Core, we shout out Gravity Core all the time. We gave him lots of shouts earlier today. I'm sure. I usually do it with the workouts for Gravity Core and Men of Action because it's more that kind of audience, I think. But yeah, a lot of the people who hang out around here as regulars are from Dennis's channel as well. So yeah, I know, man. Just a great little network of channels I'm getting to know and stuff. I made that mistake when I first got on YouTube. I had a bit of not naivety, but I think I gave people too many chances and stuff that were other creators that I understood they were a bit hesitant. I was a new guy on the block, but some of them did treat me very, very poorly. So I'm glad I found the right people now that I can actually rely on, right? Yeah. As like for me, like I don't have too much against the grifter types. Like they can do it their way; it's their choice. But I'm not gonna support and act like I'm okay with all that. They can do it their way. I'm gonna do it mine. I'm just here to help people. So everybody has their own reasons to be on YouTube, right? And as long as they stay with those core reasons, I'm good. My core reason for you doing YouTube is to just try and help people. Like I never came on here to compare myself with another channel. I never came on here with the intention of being like a fitness channel. I didn't really view it that way. It was like, oh, I'll make a channel. Oh, I'll do some of my workouts and whatever. It was never meant to be like I'm building a fitness channel for YouTube. My whole mission was just to try and help people, right? Try and inspire people. Try help if I can help people a little bit and just take a little pressure off their day and help them with problems they got or stuff like that, right? That's the rough concept. We're still working on it, right? We're still working on. I am open to suggestions for what you guys want to see and don't see on here. Tell us what the argument was between you and D-Bird. I'm not sure what you mean. We sort of, we had a little bit of an argument at one point, but it wasn't anything major. Like wasn't anything major at all. We'll leave it there, I guess. No, the one I had the big falling out with was Do Hard Things 365. Oh, it just meant reconnecting. The biggest issue I had was like D-Bird was just a minor one. We just disagreed over something one day and whatever. That wasn't a major. You know how it is. Like he's in workout mode and he reads something slightly the wrong way or something. Yeah, no worries there. Nah, D-Bird's all good. The issue came with Do Hard Things 365 being an asshole, telling me I was hiding behind my autism and stuff because I tried to explain something I misspoke, and I apologized. I said, I misspoke that, sorry. A bit of autism, I probably could have said that better, and I apologized, and he just attacked me for it. Went on for weeks. It actually became a big thing in his audience when that happened, that he was basically saying, it's an excuse to talk about autism, whatever, and it was just a big mess with the Do Hard thing. But that's all right, he's got 109,000 subscribers. He's getting 2,000 views to 3,000 views at these days. I'm getting 2,000 views video, so for me being new on YouTube and whatever, this is what I mean is these people piss me off, but I know I'm genuine and real on here, and I know my value, and my value is in being genuine and real on YouTube and being myself. That's what you guys as an audience like about me, isn't it? I don't know. I don't want to put on an act. I don't want to just be on here trying to grift or something. I just want to help people. I'm not perfect. That's what it is. I don't know what to say to half of that. It's just whatever. But yeah, it's just that guy really pissed me off. That Do Hard Things guy. He's just a lying, narcissistic piece of shit, to be honest. That's the reality of it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I think the guy's a dickhead. But that's all right. It's all right. The universe kind of balances itself out in that way, I think. So I'll just keep doing me. So I'll leave the topic at that on that guy. But yeah, I'm not going to act like it didn't affect me. I'm here to talk about things that bother me. And I came on YouTube to be friendly with everyone. No, you don't need to apologize, bro. It's all cool. It's all cool. But yeah, that did piss me off when I was trying to make a YouTube channel. And I was genuinely being friendly and trying to, get along well with people. And the way he Do Hard Things treated me, and I saw him do it to other people as well. And it was just past my line, man, past my boundary. And I always speak up against that stuff. I'll never be complicit in it. I'll sort of see it going on, and it reaches the point where I'm just like, nah, dude, I'm not playing that. But that's all right. It just, again, things like that don't really make me angry. They kind of make me chuckle a bit and be like, oh, I'll use that as a bit of fuel. It pissed me off, so I'll convert it. But it more makes me start to lean into I want to offer something better, and I think the audience on YouTube, I think people on YouTube deserve something better than that. So I want to try and create it. I'm trying my best. try my best to create something like that if we can. But we'll see how we're going across time, right? We're nearly at 600 sub now, so yeah, we're having a good one. Oh, has anybody got some? What are we going to talk about? Because I might do some. I might need to do some dinner on here. I might need to do some dinner shortly because Susie is at work. I'll save a bit of that for later. That's all right. Oh, there's a mosquito. Mosquito. What are you doing, dog? No, go lie down. What was I going to do here? What am I thinking? Just gonna, hang on, I'm coming back. I'm just going to put some stuff in a container here. And then I can at least... I have to cut up an onion, so I'm going to be bloody tearing up on screen again, but... We got chicken bite thingies, we got that. We got sausages, we got cheese, we got bacon. So, I imagine... She went out and got some groceries this morning. So I'm going to take this as a sign. I'm going to take a safe bet here that she's intending that I'm going to make curry sausages. So we've got a curry sausage. Sachet. Curry sausage. And sausages. And an onion. Which is literally all you need to make this food is a mild curry sausage packet, a bag of sausages, and an onion. And like a pot will do, you know. So this is about as lazy as you can cook if you're about that life, you know. Alright. Certainly cheaper than takeaway. I've had to I used to get a lot of Chinese food and go to the get a good curry every once in a while and that. I still do, but I really try and limit it down these days, you know. Oh crap. Don't do that. Oh well. Good thing about a dog is it cleans the crumbs off the floor, right? You know? That reminds me as well, the vacuum cleaner started mucking up. It's no good. It clogs up. It's meant to be like a Dyson, almost like, I don't think it is a Dyson, it might be. But it just clogs up. It's sort of filtering it every bloody 5 minutes. And it just starts blowing dust clouds out the back of it. So, I need to find an alternative there as well. Camp shebang. Win back in Las Vegas. There we go. We got somebody else in Vegas. We got Celtic. Here we go. Getting up from there. Yeah. That's good, homies. Oh, here we go. We got Canada. Yeah, we've just been talking about Jenny has never travelled to Canada. So she's going to be going to Canada on her bicycle, apparently. Jenny might have left by now. What's my tent setup? I'm just in a caravan at the moment, bro, while I'm building my own house. Oh, cabin. Cabin thing, right. So that is the plan. Heidi, on your bed. Oi. Oi, you're not the vacuum cleaner. Get on your bed. I was saying you were quite handy for that. Okay, that's enough now. Go on. Bugger off. Oi. Dog. Thank you. So yeah, just sitting in the caravan for now while we build everything else. So yeah, that's how it goes. How many likes have we got on this room? We had 48 likes or something. 47. Oh, I can see it now. Right, so I got to start cutting an onion, I suppose. What time is it? How soon do I have to start making dinner for my beloved? She's an hour, 40 minutes away. Alright, yeah, we'll get on with a bit of... We're going to have to unplug the charger. Hang on. What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? Yeah. Hang on. Let's see if I can actually make it work with the lighting in here. It's always terrible when you're trying to do cooking or anything in here. It's always a nightmare. Hang on. Is it good? It's a good show. It's me, Mario. How's that? I've sort of got to crouch down. I'm too big for a caravan. This is the problem. I'm like, hi guys. Here for my cooking show. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Right. Onion. Right. Just so I can get the tears going. Is that what we're doing? Onion. Now, this is the problem as well being tall, is I hit my head on the corner of these bloody cabinets. Like that. Didn't mean to do that. Do we have an onion left? I imagine we do. She's usually pretty on for it. She's usually pretty well planned with it. Ta-da! And for my next trick, I shall cut it up. So there you go. We're going to make some curry sausages. I have to unplug the charger for a while. Hang on. Right. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Right. I'll start dumping water in it now. And get a bit of a boil up going on that. All I'm going to do is like quarter the sausages and throw them the fucking... we're not about being fancy, right? I'll put a bit of water in there for the moment. Alright, we're good. It's not a knife, this is a knife. Oh, it's a bit grubby on that one. We gotta... Hang on. There we go, good. Alright, we're good. Oh, this knife is blunt as shit right now. Where's the fucking sharpener? Hello. Aha. Ta-da. There we go. Yep, that grill makes so much heat, man. I'm already like scorched, starting to get scorching hot in here. Alright, you guys stay inside. Stay inside. Alright. Good. Right, there we go. What's going on here then? Yeah, there's there was a reference in the Simpsons episode about Australia where Bart wanted to see if the Bart rang up Australia about what way the water went in the toilet or something. Yeah, I think that was the one where, you know, oh, I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. Yeah. But yeah, it is obviously a piss take of old Croc Dundee in general. There we go. Man, you get so much waste. You try to cut up an onion, you end up with 20 bits of the peel bloody everywhere. It's horrible. It's a bit horrible. But yeah, I didn't know how to cook when I left home. I did a cooking class at school. I knew how to make an omelette when I left home, so that was good. You know, I had, you know, all the life skills necessary. I knew how to make an omelette. The breakfast of champions. Is someone cutting onions in here, or am I just sad? Stay in, Heidi. I know what you're thinking. I can hear the way you're moving. You were thinking about going outside. You stay in. Thank you, dog. Alright. What was I doing with that? I was going to put that over there. Alright, we're good. Should I do a Gordon Ramsay style cooking show on here? Get you into Canada. Perfect. There's plans being made offwards. Red. G'day, Eggs. Are you safe? Yeah, I'll be safe, mate. No worries at all. Not sure, Timothy. You know, you should. It doesn't matter where you are on the planet, right? If you need something like that, if you think you need something like that to protect yourself, you know, I wouldn't be worrying about anything like that, mate. Do what you got to do. And you got to be able to protect your friends and your family, right? So that's what it comes down to. That'll be my take on that. It's me, Mario. If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bug. Oh, I just cut that the wrong way, didn't I? I'm a dumbass. Right. Yeah. Right. Bellissimo. Bellissimi, Mario. Yeah. Right. I'd throw that shit in there. Fry that shit up. Easy. I got so. Hey, right. Onion. Frying pan. Sausages. Mild curry sausage powder. fry onion up. Oh, you can do the sausages now as well, I suppose. Alright, you get your bag of sausages, right? Yep. Open your bag of sausages. Alright. Get a sausage. Sausage. As Gordon Ramsay called them, a sausage. Right. Cut it in half. Right. You cut it so it's like a bloody potato chip, right? You cut it into a quarter, right? So you cut it into a quarter like that. Quarter of a sausage. And you throw them in there. Oh no, do 10. It's the recipe for the packet says do like 8 or whatever, but it's easier if you get a bag of them, use half the bag. Throw a bit of you can throw some instant noodles or something in at the end. Again, I'm just doing a cheap, easy, lazy as fuck dinner. There we go. Nice, cheaper. Now it's a tight economy, mate. You got to be able to live off sausages and onion and stuff, mate. You got to. I love a good like Japanese ramen or something as well, right? No habla inglés. I speak English. I learned it from a book. That's a remarkable moose you have there, Faulty. Alright. Add some more water to that soon. I do want to get a little bit of fry up on the onions if I can, but that's alright. Do what you can. You gotta do what you can, Lieutenant Dan. Yeah. Yeah. It's a troubled world, man. It's a troubled world, my friend. All you can do is try to be a light on it, not a blight on it, right? Try and alleviate other people's suffering. That's what I'm on here for, man. Try and make people's lives a little bit easier if I can. Just be on here, be myself, and try to be positive influence, right? Just keep on swimming. Find that balance where you can just, have some peace in life, right? That's what we're all kind of seeking in a way, right? Some peace, you just want to be able to live your way and whatever. It's getting harder and harder, but that's alright, mate. We just keep going. Go on the journey. It's the meaning of life is to go on the journey, right? To have the experience is the joy of life. Oh, we'll do another saucy or two, eh? We always have way more of it left over than I realised, right? So I always think there's a little bit left over. It's like, no, there's like 3 containers of that shit in the fridge. And I'm like, oh, my bad. So, I'll just get some rubber band on there, mate. I'm no good at this. I'm sure somebody who's tied a million ponytails could tell me better, but whatever. Trying my best here, chat. Now you see why I don't do basketball trick shots. What else do we need here? I'll get out a block of cheese for this evening. What have we got? Got some camembert. These are about $3 each. They're quite nice. Quite like those. I don't know if we'll focus on that. Get some camembert out. Got a little bit of that one left too, so let's get them both out. Finish off that one as well. What else do we need there? Throw some more water in it, I guess, and we're going to leave it to it. A moment, please, callers. A lot of it will get absorbed by the noodles and stuff, so we'll do it about half full there. Cool, happy days. Max the temp out on it. Stir the thing through it. Alright, we're good. I always like the older, simple. What were the meals? Remember there was a lady, she kind of looked like the Briscoes lady. Used to do, she was on TV like Cooking Maggie, whatever. But simple meals at home, and I remember it was on TV for years that she'd do like it was like an ad about meals, and you could get like them at the supermarket, and they had little tear-offs how to make spaghetti bolognese and shit. Does anybody remember that? Now, I'm gonna be cheeky. We'll put a bit of flying goose extra garlic sriracha sauce in there. Let's give it a little bit of some happy little trees in there, all right? Salt, some pepper is always a good idea too. And then you pretty much just leave it to it, right? That's like why slow cookers are real good, right? Like, you can literally, like, when I used to work full-time in Auckland, I'd set them up in the morning. I'd spend 5 minutes while I ate breakfast, so just do this, 5-6 minutes, I don't know. You just leave it sitting in a slow cooker. Just leave it on low all day, come home, and you know you could do it with steak or whatever. And I'll give it a blooming quick stir through. There we go. I'm surprised there isn't a generation of young people on YouTube going, I'm flatting, I don't know how to fucking cook. I just buy pies from the servo. I was like, well, we can help you cook, mate. Start off with some basic meals. But there you go. That'll be the missus. Then we'll make sure the missus is happy, comes home to a feed. Happy wife, happy life. Right. Hang on. Heidi, on your bed, puppy. Right. Right, now I have a phone charger that isn't plugged into anything. I don't have any extra spots left. Okay, off my bed now, dog. Off. Off. Hello. Off. Off. 4th time. 5th time. No? 4th time. Okay, good. Thanks for listening, mate. Appreciate it. But no, in good news, I pushed through today. I got the cabin roof screwed down. So it was at the start of this live. If you don't believe me, you can tap the screen. You'll see the red bar. You can drag it back to like near the start of the live. You'll see me on my roof. So that was good. Got that done with the cyclone coming. It has progressed to a category 3 cyclone today, which is it's a hurricane, right? Cyclone, hurricane, same thing. Yeah, there's a category 3 coming and about to hit me in a couple of days. So the cabin should be alright. I have faith. Have I drunk half of that already? Shit. I already had one of these today. I've been going through like 2 of these a day lately. I'm feeling great, but I'm just a bit wound up on blooming natural sugar. I'm a bit like, whoa. Got some zing to it with that ginger, man. The energy that ginger creates. You know, they keep saying, people have said to me in here as well, you know, chew on some ginger. Hello, puppy. Are you coming up here to join me again? Come on, hurry up then. Here. Hey, over here. Move. You're going to be here, you can be here. Come on, be here. You gonna lie down? It's gonna get ridiculously hot in here, dog. I know that while I'm cooking dinner. Usually I'd have the fan on, but the problem is the fan, I thought a bearing had gone inside the fan because it just goes ee the whole time, right? Makes this horrible high-pitched noise. But the other day it was running for about 10 minutes and the noise just went away. It's the first time ever, and it runs like 3 hours a day. And it just stopped making the noise. And then the next time I turned it on, it made the noise. I was like, eh. So that's another thing to fix. We'll have a look at it. The little portable aircon unit is whining like crazy. Whistling. Don't know where that guy's problem came from. Yeah, what guy? Who's going on about? What have I missed here? Have I missed something? Yeah, he was just a garden variety troll, right? Thank you for sorting out. That was a good move there. Yeah, I was kind of semi-ignoring them. Thank you. Good mod work. Good mod work. Happy days, mate. Didn't think the cyclone was going to affect us here, but I had to rethink it today. Heavy rain warnings, flash flooding. Yeah, for me, it's more the risk of the wind, man, with the building and wrap. But I've done what I can. Like I've been on there and made sure the roof, because the roof, I hadn't screwed down the front or back of the roof sheets because I needed to tuck the building wrap in and stuff. So I've got that done now. So yeah, I've been up there. I tried to go up the ladder on the front of the cabin. I'm like, oh, I'll go from the deck. It's 3.5 meters up, which is the tallest height you can ever sleep out at, right? So I built it to 3.5, but it's a long way up, and I was on here on my own trying to go up the ladder, and I'm like, I'm not climbing up 3.5 and getting onto this roof. So I end up going around the back onto the dirt side, and I just put it there. It's about think it's 2.7 meters or something on the low side. So, no, I got up there. I was a bit sketchy about it, you know, like going up there on my own, and yeah. But and it was starting to rain, right? So I'm on a wet roof trying to get screws in. But I was like, I'm just going to get it done, just because, you know, otherwise I'm just going to stress too much. So it was good. Oh, we're getting. Oh my gosh, there's a million mosquitoes in here right now. Hang on. No more, there isn't. It's over. He sprayed himself. We're cooked, chat. We're cooked, chat. Yeah, that is one of the biggest problems of having the cooker in here. It's like I'm sitting here sweating profusely because I've got a cooker going, making dinner, and that just heats the caravan like you wouldn't believe, of course, right? So we'll try and get a bit of fresh air in the window here. Try and get myself. The dog's got the right idea, to be honest. Actually, I'm just going to put the damn fan on, guys. Screw it. I'm sorry for the whistling noise. If it loses me viewers, oh well. I'm not going to sit here and torture myself. Oh, so good. You just have to deal with it. I'll put a mug here or something. Try and muffle the noise from it a bit. What else can we do to muffle the noise? Is that better? That might help. Put a t-shirt here or something. It might help muffle the noise from the whining fan. Alright, is that good? You guys will just have to tolerate the whining fan. I'm not going to sweat my head off because of it. Bob Ross. How are we now? A happy little tree comment. There's so much more American than I thought. Yeah, the culture definitely has leaked over here, right, for years and years. Like, it's, like, you gotta, like, it does dominate the industry, right? As far as, like, Hollywood movies and stuff, we do see, like, a lot of American stuff here. Like, the New Zealand shows were always very, like, half-cocked, like, half-baked, you know? They weren't done generally very well and stuff like that. Now, there was the old good show and stuff out of New Zealand, but, you know, most movies and stuff were from overseas, right? So, yeah, there's a lot of American culture here. Trickles down. Are you getting the hurricane? Nah, the hurricane's about 2 days away. What's the name of it? It's a Vaianu or something. If you just search for the well, they don't call it a hurricane in the southern hemisphere. We discussed this, didn't we? Yeah, if you search Cyclone New Zealand, I think it's called Vaianu or something. Vaiunu, something like that. I don't know why they'd give it a name like that. They named one Gabrielle and then they call one Vaianu, and it's like, could you use something a bit more easier to remember to spell? Would have been nice of them. But yep. So we'll see what happens with that. There's a Bob Ross live stream, 24-hour reruns of Bob Ross. Man, don't tell people that. Nobody will ever come to watch me again. What are you trying to do, man? Hey, you're bugging me, bug. It's always entertaining when the bugs do that, isn't it? You spray them and then, kamikaze. You know? Yeah. All cyclones should be called Karen. Yeah, it's like, I agree. So in the northern hemisphere they're called hurricanes. In the southern hemisphere they're called cyclones. Let's just rename them, keep everybody happy, and call them Karens. I agree. That's a great idea. Here we go. Good. I'm glad we worked it out. Glad we worked it out, chat. Love a good accent. Yep. Yep. I'm never sure which one to use on here. I still think, I still do believe, truly, sir, I do. If I'd come on here day one and told everybody I was from America, from the deep state of Texas, I would have made me a whole heap of viewers, man. I could have tricked the whole goddamn internet, man, and told them I was from the deep south, man, and scrubbed up on it, and gave them a good old boy from the deep south, man, and everybody would have believed it. They would have come and watched me. I would have done better. I come on here talking like a New Zealander, and people all like, I can't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, boy. So, it is what it is. The cat's out of the bag. It's too late now, so I just have to be me. Hurricane Karen just doesn't sound good at all. Whenever I hear hurricane, all I can think of is the Simpsons episode, The Hurricane. The episode is called The Hurricane. It's the one where Flanders loses his house and checks himself into a mental institution. It is, in my opinion, it is the greatest episode of The Simpsons ever made. It's The Hurricane episode. I really enjoy that episode. Good dog, yep, she's just chilling. She's just chilling. Thanks, mate. There you go, pats. Somebody said you're a good dog. You're a good girl. That's a good girl. There you go, look, pats. If you say good girl, we'll give the dog a pat. There you go. Pats for good girl. Here's a happy puppy. Alright, you're going to make your brother jealous again, though. You know, you still got stuff stuck in your fur I got to get out of there, right? You idiot. I'm trying to pull something stuck in her fur out right now, but it's pretty stuck in there. No, I won't pull that out right now. I might have to just cut that little bit of fur there, dog. It seems pretty stuck in there, mate. Especially the New Zealand accent. Yeah, I mean, the New Zealand, like, I haven't found many New Zealanders on live, but a lot of people are just like, I can't understand you. No cats, mate. There's a lot of possums and stuff around here. So, like, yeah, a cat's going to get itself in a lot of trouble. A lot of fights and stuff like that. And there's neighbours who have, like, just crazy... There's a Canadian lady who's not too far away. She's got, like, 20 cats or something, and they just kind of roam around and stuff. So, yeah, I don't imagine it going well. I did consider getting something... Honestly, I considered getting something like more like a rag doll or something, or a Persian, to sort of be a house cat. But... I don't know if they're sort of alright, like being in, like, you know, it feels pretty off getting a cat and keeping it in the house its whole life. I don't know, man. I do like the Bengals as well. I stayed at a mate's place once and he had 6 pet Bengals. So I went down to stay at their place and they're like, oh, you can crash out here if you want. I'm like, oh, sweet. And they're like, oh, you can have the cat's room. And I was like, oh, because I knew they had a spare bedroom and the cats just all went in there. Oh, you can stay in the cat's room. It's all good. We've got space. I'm like, cool. I got there, and in my brain I was like, okay, they're going to put the cats in the lounge or something. No. It stayed as the cat's room. So I was down there, and these Bengals just stared at me, right? Wouldn't come near me, man. And I went to sleep the first night, and I woke up, and they were all just staring at me from a distance. And it was about day 5. It was a colder morning. I woke up, and I had a blanket over me, and I had Bengals. I had one on this side of my neck, one on the other. Others down my knees, another in front of my ankles, and I woke up and I was like, oh, morning kitties, you've warmed up to me, and they all woke up at once and went, oh shit, he's awake, and all scattered to their posts, and then they all just sat there and stared at me for the next half hour. And it's like, they were happy to cuddle up take warmth off me, but yeah, Bengals were skitty things, man. I do like them, but they're pretty interesting character. They're very intelligent, but they're very skittish. Right. Oh, that's your favourite movie. Okay, Fudge Brown, that's good, man. We were talking about what movies we liked in that, right? So, yep, that's your favourite movie, man. I'm glad I haven't seen that one myself, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's good, man. Glad to hear it, mate. Oh, this is very good. They eat thousands of... Okay. I haven't been to jail, bro. So yeah, no, not you. Anyway, we don't bother with people like you here, my friend. So hang on, just wait on. There you go. 30-minute timeout. You won't come back after that anyway. And if you do, I'll just time you out again. That's why we do 30-minute timeouts. Goodbye. Have a great time. Fremulon. You know what? As I get older, I'm honestly deciding the older I get, the less fucks I give about, like, trying to be presentable to other people. You know, I'm just going to be me, and I think my viewers appreciate that I'm just a special flavour of ADHD. It beats me being boring, doesn't it? You know, I could mask myself and come on here and be like, hey guys, how's everybody's day? And be all fake as shit, but what the fuck's the point? Oh, was it Mrs. Bucket? No, it's Bouquet. Keeping Up Appearances, was that the show? And everyone always called her, she was this fancy, high-strung woman. And everyone always called her Mrs. Bucket. Oh, yes, Mrs. Bucket, your folks will come in. It's not Bucket, it's Bouquet. My name is Bouquet. And they're like, oh, sorry, madam, it is spelt Bucket. Because, yes, yeah, married this, like, balding loser man whose name was Bucket. But, yeah, she always claimed the name Bouquet. My grandmother used to joke about that. I always used to joke with my grandmother growing up about that. She'd be like, oh, I'm Mrs. Bouquet, darling, not Mrs. Bucket. Is it raining? I'll stick my tongue out the window, I'll let you know. Yeah, it's raining. No, it's not. No rain at the moment, mate. She's dry so far. Still got a couple of days. Basically, one cyclone is headed away. That was the bad weather yesterday. So things are dried up enough. I managed to get the roof screwed down on the cabin today. I've tightened up the building wrap all on the front edge of it. I have a plan tomorrow to put wood blocks up on all the stuff and make sure the paper's tight. And I can definitely get that done regardless of weather. Now, if the weather is good, better, in the next couple of days, if I end up with a nail a day or two, I'm just going to clad the whole fucking cabin. So just bear in mind, there might, if you see a stream, if you have all notifications on your sub, and you see a stream come up that says cladding the cabin, it's going to be me literally chopping up cedar, and like it's going to go from building wrap to a clad up cabin. As fast, like, you know, I'll get as much cladding as I can on it before the storm hits. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, I kind of don't want to rush the final cladding on it. You know, just because of a storm as part of it. You know, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The main side of it that's exposed is the hardest side to get to that doesn't have a deck or anything around it. So, shall we check on dinner? Yeah, Mrs. The show. I'm pretty sure the show is called Keeping Up Appearances. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe somebody can confirm. Can chat confirm? Jamie, pull up the clip. Jamie, pull up the clip. That's what we need here, though. I need a Jamie. Who wants to be the in-house Jamie? Who wants to be the regular that's like Jamie on the Joe Rogan podcast? That, you know, I need... There's always Jamie, pull up the clip, you know? That's good. We got some sausages there. It's a weenie soup. Here we go, weenie soup. We've got weenie soup. Right, there we go. We've got sausages with curry. Hang on. Yeah, I don't really want to put all these rice noodles and stuff in, so we're just going to keep it simple. We're going to use the Yum Yum Duck Noodle, instant noodle, great product. You must lift the feather at the back of the duck, you sniff the butt of the duck. Good duck, happy duck, okay. So, right, noodles. This is out of me war rations, you know. This is what I keep telling people to buy, right? You need some war supplies, right? So we've got 5 kilo of rice. Got some noodles and whatever. I'll turn that fan off for a sec because it is loud. Alright, we've got some noodles. We've got some tinned baked beans and stuff, right? Some tinned baked beans, tinned tuna. So, like, tinned, you know, high protein stuff. High in protein, you see? High in protein. So just in case the supermarkets go mental and everybody's rushing around like their asses on fire, I don't have to go out there and stand in a queue with all the idiots. Like COVID, when everyone sat outside a supermarket for 3 hours and people were punching each other in the face over toilet paper. You guys can all go do that if you like, but I'm going to sit here and, you know, I'll just sit here with my rations for a while. Let the world lose its mind. Now, a good Boy Scout is always prepared, right? I was a Boy Scout growing up, you know, that's what I learned in the Boy Scouts. A good Boy Scout is always prepared. You gotta be. Gotta always be prepared. Okay. Yep. Yeah, still got a couple of days. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with the build-up when that's my biggest thing with cladding it and wrapping it, is the wind in the interim. Yeah, but we'll see how we get on, bro. I'm sure it'll be alright. Like, again, I'm not overly worrying, right? This is what I always talk about here, is like, if I worry, I'm gonna... Fuck on. Move, dog. Move, dog. Oh, we're low battery again. Hang on. Crisis. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Move, dog. Oh my god, you're tripping over the cable. Hang on, dog. Hang on. I need the cable. I need it. Hi. Are you going to say hello to your loyal followers, your loyal subjects? You're all Heidi's loyal subjects. I hope you know that. As far as she's concerned. As far as that dog's concerned. Oh, shit, my back. Oh, these 300 pull-ups a day are not push-ups. Jeez, I'm really out of it tonight, aren't I? Those 300 push-ups a day are certainly difficult. difficult at times. Just a bit sore, you know, trying to put a roof on a house, especially being on the impact gun, trying to put on the screws. You know, if I had a proper bit driver, you know, really you just want like a battery little battery screwdriver for that. Your phone died, but you're back. Oh, all right, all good, mate. It happens. Have a look at poetry. I never took much notice in the past. This past year, maybe it's because I'm old. I don't know. Edgar Allan Poe is a good start point. All right, man. Yeah, for sure. I'll screenshot that. Thank you for that, John. Much appreciated, man. I'm always open to new ideas, new experiences and stuff. I have a look into, try to learn more and have a different perspective. So, that's actually a good point. It is something I haven't really looked into. I haven't read enough in the way of books either, right? Like, I usually take them in as audiobooks or like I listen to podcasts, right? But yeah, as far as actually reading a book, I haven't done that in quite a while. Yep. Exactly, Six. Exactly, yeah. Like, that's the thing here is, I mean, I should be able to stream my phone off data. If we have power cuts and that, I've got 12 volt in here to run lights and stuff. You know, I can still cook in that, but it's, we have to run the fridges on a generator. I mean, when Cyclone Gabrielle hit, we had power gone for like 5 days. So if it's anything like that, you know, trees take down power lines everywhere. Some of the trees that came down in Gabrielle up north were crazy, bro. They were 2.5 meter diameter trees all the way along the side of the road. You're talking a tree that's, you know, for the Americans, I'm talking a tree that's fucking got a 6 foot trunk on it. And there's 20 of them in a row down the road. And they've been there 150 years. And that last storm came through and just flattened them across the road. Like, these logs were the diameter of a fucking SUV, man. Big. And it just flattened everything like a fucking pancake. Like, snapped it like it was a twig. So, yeah, another storm of that level coming there. Yeah, they seem... Again, they're bigging it up. They're like, because I always look to Philip Duncan on Weather Watch. If you look at the Weather Watch NZ channel, it's a really good one to look at for the cyclone, or just for weather in general. It's Philip Duncan. I think he used to be on TV3 News. Maybe someone can remember Philip Duncan. He was kind of a short black hair. He's a bit of a more solid built fella, weatherman. But I can't remember what he used to be on. He used to be on TV in New Zealand. Now he's on the now he has his own channel just on YouTube. Yeah, Weather Watch NZ. So, and he does Australia as well. He does an update on Aussie about once a week. You know, he'll go really in depth into what's happening, you know. And in a way, you know, more than, you know, you can usually catch on it. No power, cut off for 2 weeks during Cyclone Gabrielle. Yeah, I mean, Gabrielle was hectic. I mean, I got through Gabrielle all right. Like, literally the garage picked up and went 6 feet backwards while I was standing in it. Because I was still putting in foundations and stuff. I'd just thrown the frame up and we were still boxing everything and we were going to pour it in, right? And it picked up that I'd tied that whole garage down to a car, the camper, and a ute, and it literally picked up the ute and dragged the ute backwards. It just picked up the whole front of the shed. It was crazy. But I'm alive, so it's good. So yeah, this time it is what it is. Like, you look at what happened in the Hawke's Bay where like the vineyards stuff got taken out, all the forestry slash. I think usually I don't get into this kind of political stuff, but you know how people always say the forestry slash, right? The flooding happens and it all goes through the forestry land, and there's all the timber they leave behind gets washed down, and it clogs up under bridges. It takes out bridges. It clogs up waterways and floods people's homes and shit. And they're trying to hold the forestry industry responsible. And all the forestry guys are suddenly going, oh, it's not our problem. Like, we shouldn't have to clean that up. And I sat there, you know, my logic on that is like, well, you're causing problems for society. Like, if an industrial plant has waste to dump out the back, they don't just pour the barrels into the river, you know. If a builder comes on site or an electrician or something or whatever, right? You know, you don't have a tradie come around to your property, do the job, hand you the invoice, you pay it, and he just leaves fucking mess everywhere, right? So I do have to ask the question, why is logging the only industry that you can just leave your waste product all over the fucking floor and walk away, and then everybody else pays the cost of it? And they're like, oh, we can't afford to do logging otherwise. It's like, oh, come on, guys. So who would know what the true story is there? But I mean, they've got to figure out some kind of solution there. You can't just be chopping down forests, leaving thousands of logs everywhere to go and clog up infrastructure when it rains. It's not going to work really, right? But yeah, it just seems to be the only industry where they don't have to clean up after themselves. So, bit of a controversial take. Hey, again, I'm no political expert or anything. I'm not trying to argue it. I just find it interesting. Eat something good, Venom, you'll feel better. Oh, I'm going to eat something good. Actually, sweet. We'll give that a stir real quick. We on a battery still? We do. We've got 7%. We can duck to here and back real quick. Making dinner for the missus again, mate. Oh, we can stir up the noodle. I can turn this down. I'll turn this off now, I think. I think we're all right. Give it a... Bork, bork, bork. Anybody watch the Muppet Show? I'm sure you'll appreciate that. There we go, mate. Get some noodles in there. Right. Noodles and weenies. Yeah, we got noodles and weenies. Good stuff. It's a basic, simple, quick, cheap, easy sausage curry thing. There we go. You know, you can have instant noodles and stuff. You know, they come with all these little sachets and shit, right? And your instant noodles. Just don't have this one. Vegetable oil ones, right? The vegetable oil packet goes in the bin. Do not. Humans are not meant to have vegetable oil. I even hate there's a little bit in my coffee sachets, but that's kind of one thing, but no, with noodles and stuff. Onions, yeah, we got some onions in there. We got one of these packets, mate. We got a mild curry sausages, little Maggi. They're like, I don't know. You can get away with a beef stock cube or something. It doesn't really matter, right? But we just grab these. It's kind of a bit easier. Mild curry sausages. Slice up an onion. Slice up some sausages. Put some water in. Throw it in a pot. Salt, pepper. Sausage, powder, onion. This is the easy one. Oh, I do have lollies left. Oh, should I save my lollies for later? I don't want to save my lollies for later. I'm going to have a lolly. I've been a good boy today. Been on the roof of my cabin. I've handled the day well. I did 300 push-ups this morning. Been working on all the paper on the building and planning some stuff, doing all that. I did a couple more edits, but I don't like the edits I made today. I was working on the editor for a while, but I don't like them, so I won't post them probably. Yeah. It's a whole heap of content I made. I don't know if I should post it. It's like, Like, I just feel like they won't engage people that much. It's a bit boring. What was that with the ramen? I just used some instant noodles to bulk it out, right? So any kind of pasta, rice, anything like that is always good to bulk out a meal with. I think we already threw out the rice this morning. It would have been good to keep it to go with that, but sausages, snacks, yep. Susig. I always like them. I always like the what's his name? The Gordon Ramsay memes about Susig. You know, the best seem to ever come out of I don't know exactly what show it was, but you know, one of the Gordon Ramsay shows where you know they have they used to compete against each other or whatever, and yeah, one of the junior chefs, Gordon Ramsay, has a piece of bread on either side of her head and he's holding it on her ears. And he goes, "What are you?" And she goes, "An idiot sandwich." Look up Gordon Ramsay idiot sandwich as a video. Beautiful. What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich. He's holding a piece of bread each side of her head. I was just like, oh my god. The internet has ruined me. Do you guys think the internet's ruined you in some way? Who hasn't liked the stream yet? We've been sitting on 50 for quite a while. I'm here. I'm giving me time. Who hasn't hit the like button for me there? Right? A noodle hot. You sound like my wife right now. Vietnamese avenge. I always like the somebody needs to tell me the name of this dish. I've had multiple friends in my life, neighbors and stuff, who are always like, "Muck, you'll come round, you'll try my cooking," right? I always had all these Asian neighbors. That's where I learned the Asian voice very young, right? I had neighbors from Philippines, from China, from Japan, from freaking everywhere when I was growing up. And they'd all be cooking, and I'd be playing in the street at night, and they'd be like, "Hey, come here, come try this." And they literally would pass me food out the kitchen window, be like, "Try this. What do you think? Do you like it?" So that's how it sort of went in my childhood. So yeah, but it was my Filipino mate, his mum did like a cold noodle salad, and it's like vermicelli, like thin rice noodles, right? So it's got like these noodles in it. Okay, it's got, you see they're really thin, right? Vermicelli, yeah, little thin noodles, right? So noodles like that in it, and they do it in like a big salad bowl at family gatherings. It's like a giant bowl of it, and it's like a cold noodle salad. It's like a bit of curry and stuff in there or something. I don't know. Somebody tell me what their dish is. I need to make it. Whenever I'm at a house party with that, and it's like cold, I think I might even have some sprouts and stuff in it. I don't know. But it's so, like, if anybody's ever been to a Filipino, like, house party, man, somebody gets out that bowl of that, whatever that is, man, I could demolish the entire thing. When he thought I was serious, it's so funny to me when he thought I was serious. Yeah, well, yeah, it's that's just Dennis, bro. Like I'll cop it from him as well, right? But it's all good. It's all good. It's just the mode he's in. But yeah, the people will try compliment him in chat and stuff, and he'll sometimes, he's got a lot better at that though, right? He's got a lot better at understanding that most people are not too malicious, but it just depends, right? Sometimes he just has enough of the trolls. People just say the dumbest shit to him. The thing with Dennis is, he's been doing it for like 5 years now, right? And even within a month of doing live, like, I get sick of the dumb shit from the trolls sometimes. And it's just like, dude, I'm just trying to do a show here, right? So that is where, like, I definitely do understand Dennis's position where he just has enough of that shit. And you start to just end up being, like, defensive. But, he's definitely, Dennis has puts on a heck of a lot of work at that channel, man. I think there's a lot more. What I've learned from being a creator is I knew there would be before I got into it, but the actual reality of it, of like, you want to put up a short and you edit it and you shorten up all your footage and you work with it and you pick a song and whatever, and any other editing, and then you go and post it and you got to hashtag it all and go through it. And like the amount of time it takes to like even put up 3 or 4 shorts on YouTube to make them and just put anything out there, even though it's simple stuff that's like I've just slopped through an editor and thrown out to get something out there sometimes, it's still just like, yeah, it takes a fair chunk of time, right? And then I stream for, like right now we're coming up on nearly 3 hours, right? So it happens. Yeah, man, I'm crashing out in a caravan. Yeah, I just found this random caravan out in the woods, man. So I'm just, squatting down. I'm hoping to get squatters' rights on it, bro. That's it. Yeah. It's like once Dennis knows I think one of the biggest proving grounds with Dennis is like as a fan is, I think it's a great filter, is you're a big fan of Dennis and whatever, and then if he's in a bit of a pissed off mood or whatever, and he sees a comment from you and takes it the wrong way, and he's like, oh fuck that motherfucker, get him, fuck you, whatever. Your option then is shut up or sort of apologize. Oh, sorry, my bad, whatever, right? And there's 2 ways it'll go, and it'll either be that you just sort of shut up, let it cool off, it gets the end of the workout, and if you're just like, sorry, bro, it's like, oh, it's all forgiven, all's good, like, I'm in workout mode, cool. Or the response where people fuck it up is they come back and they're like, I was just trying to offer you a compliment, I've been in here every day for weeks, I've blah, blah, blah. And then as they come back and be like, I don't give a fuck, ban this guy. I'm like, okay. Like, that's how it goes, right? So it's kind of the people who get past that wall, and, there can be the odd disagreement, like, with a guy like that, there's going to be, respect if you do that, right? There's going to be an understanding. But yeah, like, it definitely filters people out of the channel. He's got his way, right? Like, Dennis's channel definitely isn't for everyone, but I think for a certain group of people, and myself included, right, we enjoy the theatrics, we enjoy it going, and I just want to see that man succeed, bro. That's why I've been doing some shorts from him and stuff. I just want to see him. Yep, squatters' rights, mate. Yep, squatters' rights, mate. Yeah, I'm starting a new colony. Yeah, I got some Kool-Aid here for you. It's blue. It's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave. Idiocracy, another great movie. Idiocracy has to actually be one of the best movies ever. It wasn't. It was meant to be a parody, but it ended up being an absolutely accurate documentary. Something to think about. definitely worth a rewatch these days. If you want to understand people and how dumb people are now, you need to watch the movie Idiocracy. If you have not seen the movie Idiocracy, like idiot, bureaucracy, Idiocracy, right? Great movie. Sorry. This one goes in your mouth and that one goes in your butt. Yeah. I remember. It is a very good movie. Can we get the likes up at all? It says there's only one person here, but we got more than that talking, so I don't know what's going on. Does anybody want to poke me twice on the head to give me a like? We got 51, 50? Idiocracy was spot on, yeah. Oh man, I just love that movie, bro. And that's something people really need to accept. If you want to move forward in life, there's one crucial thing you have to understand. Most people are not like you. Most people do not think like you. Most people are absolute idiots. Like, you know, you've got to, like, you witness it around you all the time. People having car crashes and stuff. Like, how'd you do that? People, like, just fucking up their lives over, like, the smallest, like, pull over for a ticket or something, right? People do all kinds of crazy shit and you witness it all the time. But you've got to recognize that most people in society are not really, you know, they're not trying to improve their life. They don't really have any goals. They don't really have any direction. They're kind of just wandering through life and just whatever, right? I'm just saying, you know, you need to truly understand that these people exist. And like, you know what? A lot of the time I just wish I was one of them. I wish I was just switched off. I didn't overthink. I didn't push my, you know, I didn't punish myself in my brain. I wish I was, you know. Yeah. It was said in Talladega Nights by the race team owner. He said, you know, I just wish to hell you had a little more stupid cowboy in you, boy. So that's my take on that, I suppose. Hey, g'day, Izzy. Bonjour. Bonjour, merci. Bonjour, merci. Great to have you here, mate. Lurking in the bush, Jenny. All good, mate. AI's going to ruin us big time. That's all right, bro. It's definitely going to screw everything up, for sure. It's going to make a mess. But, well. You know, again, I can't control it, so well, we'll see what happens. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. That's, again, another great movie, Dodgeball. That's a pretty funny movie. You right there, dog? Oh, she's out cold. Okay, one sleepy puppy. I'll see. I'm going to tone myself down now. We're just going to sit and have a nice, calm, quiet conversation. Heidi. Heidi is her name. It's nice to know. Oh, you up now? You're pushing your leg on me, are you? Hi. Puppy. Venom, I haven't seen you since I was high as a grasshopper. How are you doing, buddy? Fantastic, Matrix. Great to see you, mate. Sorry to hear they got you. Good to see you back. Yeah, we're going all right, man. There's a cyclone incoming or hurricane, depending on where you are in the world. It's a category 3 coming for me, and my cabin's in a bit of building wrap, so that's a bit stressful. But I got up there, I got the wrap in enough now that I've screwed the roof down. So this stream, if you tap on the screen and you'll get the red bar. If you tap up here, you'll get the red bar on the bottom of the screen. If you wind back to like near the start of the stream, you'll see I was on my roof. Putting screws in it. So we got that done at the start of the stream. So that was sort of the big one of today, was to get that ticked off. Can you guys hit the like if you haven't yet, please? I want to get some more likes on there. They haven't gone up in about half an hour. So if you double tap me on the forehead, you tap the screen twice up here somewhere. See, look, only says 50 something. See if we can pump those up. There's a rookie numbers in this racket. What time's landfall predicted? It's a couple of days away, so I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll find out. Am I syndrome? I don't. I've never heard of that word, my friend. I'm going to screenshot. I'm going to have to go look that up later. I'm going to have to look that up now. You know that. Doggo, yes, doggo. All the love for the doggo. The dog gets more love here than I do. She's quite happy. She's tuck it out. Tired her out again. All the running around. Oh, it's good they're able to be out a lot more now during the day, just because like when I'm streaming and stuff, it's like, they're in when I'm in, but the rest of the time when I'm off stream, we're outside, all the doors open, like the fences are done now to the point that they can't wander and stuff. So I've been really chill about that. They have been inside a bit more yesterday, I guess, just because of the rain. Yesterday, today has been raining, but tomorrow should be a nicer day as well. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, man, it's a big thing for me, right? It's a big thing for me to actually get the roof screwed down on that. Like, I don't really like getting up on roofs that high up off the ground, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, just like getting up there, like I didn't want to slip off the roof when I'm home alone or something. Whatever, the overthinking. But yeah, I literally remind myself, I was like, this whole cabin, like I'm the one who put the first post hole in the ground. So, you know, I've built everything on it, and I've always figured it out so far, right? So as I say, it's that what I try and always talk about on the channel here is it's the bit by bit, day by day progress in life is what matters, and that's what the cabin build has been, right? It's put the posts in, and then weeks later, oh, I've got some other timber. Oh, now I can do the floor. Okay, now I can do walls, and now it's a roof sawn, and now it's wrapped, and it's like it's bit by bit. It's just come together with like an hour here and 2 hours there. I don't really put that much time at it, so it's really good, man. I'm really enjoying that process. Got stuck in a tornado out Kansas sometime. Didn't realize. Can't believe you have to strap the roof down. Oh, I didn't strap it down. I just hadn't got all the screws in it yet because the front and back of the building, wanted the building wrap to wrap in under the roof a certain way. I've ended up doing it different, but yeah, I'd put screws in for the two middle beams and not the front and back. So I just got it there and made sure all that's screwed down, because if it gets 100-mile-an-hour wind, it's just gonna would have just folded that steel. But she's all good now, mate. I'll get up there, tomorrow as well. I'll probably put a few more screws on the side, stuff like that, just to make sure. But yeah, I mean, especially as well, like when it has internal walls and stuff as well, and like wind can't get under things and all that. It'll be indestructible, but it's just when it's already got all its cladding off and stuff, it's a bit more vulnerable, in my opinion. The main thing is, as I say, the main thing that's going to happen is the building wrap's going to get wrecked on it, and it's like that's a couple of $100 of building wrap. Who cares? But keeping the roof on's a bit more important. But yeah, that's what it is, man. Take things day by day. Yeah, I hate when phones do that, man. They just auto correct everything, and it's just a nightmare. Yep. Oh, I'm putting this blooming thing back on. It's hot. It's hot, man. It's hot. Yeah, got me aircon back on. It might whistle a bit, but oh well. There's a puppy. Alright, we've got a puppy in there too now. Oh man, long days. But it'll be alright, like by the end of this week. Hopefully I get some, I do actually genuinely want to get some cladding on it before the hurricane comes. If the weather is good when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to get up early. And if the weather's really decent, I am weighing up possibly not doing a workout tomorrow, guys. In the morning at least. I might do an evening one. But if I wake up and the weather's really good, and I need the energy, I don't want to be wasting the first hour of my day doing 300 push-ups. I'd rather crack into the house. So we'll see how we go on that. I do have to put myself first with things sometimes, rather than just stream. But I can do a workout at some point tomorrow if people want me to do it. I have been doing 300 a day, so I think I will get in 300 at some point tomorrow. It's just I'm working around the weather, and I want to make sure the house is sorted. The real world comes first. YouTube kind of has to, fit in with that as well. I'm about doing things in the real world. Because I saw a lot of channels like that. There were like, there was one guy I used to watch when I first started watching YouTube Live. There was a guy called Matt's Life Journey or something from the UK. And I watched him for about 10 minutes one day. I was like, okay, and subscribed. And then I came back the next day and the next day and just popped in. And I faster to realise, and I found this with a lot of streamers, there were all these people that were constantly talking about how they were going to improve their life. And I'm on my journey to beat depression. And I'm on my journey, and I'm trying to this, and I'm trying to that. But you'd watch them, and a month later, 2 months later, they hadn't done anything. Like, they'd be, oh, I've joined a gym, and I'm going to start going next week. Oh, this week I can't because this. Oh, this week I can't. Oh, well, actually, I walked down to the gym today and then I did 5 minutes on the treadmill. I came back and I'm just like, what message are these people trying to put out there? Like, they just kept talking and like, they didn't align. Whereas I want to, like, that's why I put up working on the house and stuff, right? I want to show, you know, I'm actually doing the work and I'm struggling with shit, right? You know, it makes a lot easier for you guys to do your dishes, or you can't be fucked doing or something. If I'm standing there blooming putting screws in a roof with a hurricane coming down on me, you know, I'm sure you can do something around your place, right? Yeah. Oh, the lighting's horrible when it's like this, isn't it? Hang on. I think we're a bit dirty on the lens again. Hang on. Hang on. I'll clean you up with my favourite t-shirt. And what's the other good news? I ordered a new phone. There is a new phone inbound. There is a new phone inbound, so we're going to have much better video quality, audio quality, all that kind of thing. So I felt you guys were worth the upgrade, and I need it. My phone literally cannot run the editing software without lagging. So, why is everything gone so fuzzy on my screen? Is it autofocus blooming buggering out? Here we go, it's a bit better. Here we go. I'll just say it like this. Well, isn't there that guy? He's got the shower water running, and he's got like a lampshade on his head going for like 3 hours. I could be cool like that guy. Kind of sounds like crickets chirping really fast. Yeah. Unfortunately, guys, sorry. I do apologise for the background noise, but I am stinking hot, and I have my air conditioner in the background. And I would rather... Oh, well. You have to tolerate it, sorry. When I've got the cooker on to make dinner, it makes... In a small caravan... Right, here's something nobody tells you about caravans. If you're going to cook inside a caravan, and you're going to boil up water and shit, guess what? The heat has to go somewhere. There you go. But in positive news, I've made dinner for my partner. She's all sorted, so she'll come home from work, and we got a feed done. So I am a house husband this evening, doing my job, being a good boy. So yes, there we go. Some positive news. I'm going to move us actually. I'll move us to better lighting now that I don't need the cooker on. Like what? I'll make over here. Hello, dog. Hello, dog. Dog. Ik ben schon, bist du schon? Ja, Junko, ja. Yeah. Yeah. She's out to it. She'll get annoyed. Like, if I start trying to pat her now, she'll let you go grrr at me and she'll like pull me away because she'll get annoyed. She'll be like, you're keeping me up. You're keeping me up, Dad. I'll be like, sorry, dog. You're going to have to get off here reasonably soon. Your mum's going to get home and she's going to be pissed off if you're laying in her spot. It's your mum's spot on the bed, mate, not yours. Right. Yep. 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 Oh, my back. This is where the 300 push-ups a day start to get you. Like, you know, when you haven't done them in a while and you start doing 300 push-ups a day, it's day 3 to day 5 is when you're going to be tight and sore. And you just stretch slow. Take your time. But you can see, like, from when I was sick, you can see in the space of a week, you know, what it builds up on the arm and what it brings back doing push-ups each day, right? How much it brings in the shoulders. And as you've seen, that's all I've been doing for the last 2 weeks is 100 to 300 push-ups every 2 or 3 days. The last 3 days, we've done, what, 600 push-ups? Then 2 days of 300 push-ups. You can just see it just brings everything in. Brings all the muscle in here, right? Like, all of this wasn't there when I was sick, right? It's all gone away. So you build all that back in. Right? Getting a taper on the arm there. So yeah. Certainly it's just everything's a bit tight, but I'll be right. But as I say, tomorrow morning I'm probably not going to do a morning workout on here. I'm probably going to be flat out on the house. Doesn't bother you? Oh, that's good. Yeah, we've only gone up like 1 like in the last 30 or 40 minutes. I don't know what's going on there. I literally can't. It's the fans. Yeah, the fan's just got a buggered bearing or something in it. I just have to turn it off then. If that's what's scaring everybody away, I'll just turn it off. I'll just roast, should I? Roast, bloody hell. Alright guys, this is where I have to start monetizing YouTube. We're gonna have to crowdfund me a new fan. Now I'll buy. I have to buy a big fan then, I guess. I'll buy a silent running bloody fan or something. Yeah, but it's it literally has a on or off on it. It has a fan, but to 1 or 2. But yeah, it's whistles on either mode. I don't know what's wrong with it. I could leave it on, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's been quiet today. It's been a bit quiet, but that's all right. I can't complain at 50, 51, 52 likes, guys. We haven't really. I didn't really put up a pinned comment or a question, so I think a lot of people come in and they're like, "Well, what's he talking about today?" You know, they wonder what the channel's about. Oh, I'm getting old, chat. But I don't know. I feel it's been more like the Truman Show. I just yeah, some insight into the life of a random. Leave your fan on, bro. Hey, Metric, good to see you, bro. Fine. How you going, Metric, man? It's always great to see you. You gonna stick around for a bit, Metric? I wish you were here more, to be honest, mate. I always like to hear from you. Always like to hear how you going. Another Kiwi. We got a lot more Kiwis in here now, Metric. If you'd been here about an hour ago, that's when all the Kiwi boys were sort of flooding through. People are probably off having dinner now. That's all good. We're just chilling. What did I name this stream? Roofing and Chill, I think I called it. So, you know, if you see a weird stream title come up, like Roofing and Chill or something, you probably won't even need to look that it's me doing it. You probably know. I want to be different on YouTube, right? I don't want to be like... I notice with the fitness influencer guys and stuff, they do the routines and that, a lot of them. And that everybody tries to niche down. And I just think that's boring as a creator. Like, you guys are, like, as you guys know, I'm into my motorbikes, I'm into my cars, I'm building a cabin. Like, I'm doing all this other stuff. It's like, what aspect of my life do I choose to stream? And we just do a bit of everything. I just stream bloody all of it. Not everything I do, right? But I try. I don't want to talk about doing the work and improving your life bit by bit. I want to show examples of that as well, right? So, yeah, I started this route. If you want to look back on the stream, if anybody hasn't seen it, you can tap the screen and it'll bring up the red bar at the bottom. And just drag that back to, like, here somewhere, near the start, but like 5-10 minutes in. You'll see I was on the roof, screwing down the roof. So, you know, that's my way of, you know, showing that I'm actually doing shit. I'm not just talking shit on here. That's the whole thing of my channel, guys, is I'm real and myself. I'm not here to put on a character. I'm not here to hock your AI slop. I'm not here to put up like LED strips everywhere to be like, look, let's get your attention and make it more fun. We live in reality. We try and have a positive chat about where we're heading in life, what we're trying to achieve. Good things, good vibes, people, good vibes. That's what we do here. Okay. That's an interesting one, Eustace. Eustace, where do I know the name Eustace from? Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, I'm pretty chill now. It's cooled off a bit now. Now that the it's just because the cooker was on, right? I'm actually cooling off quite well now. It's good. Getting me I can do I can do the good church boy here like that, right? We can do a nice, respectable. But I start to get the Dennis Bird look there. You know, I can do the hair sweep, the Dennis Bird. There we go. We can sort of jazz it up a bit. I'll try to do more of a sideshow Bob look. Oh no. I need to get a broccoli cut like all the Gen Z. I don't get that, like Teenage Trend, man. They all got this curly hair and they're all shaving the sides of their head. I'm like, they look like sheep. It looks like a sheep when you've left the wool and that you haven't got to its head yet because it's trying to bloody headbutt you. I don't know, mate. It's not for me. Gotta go, evening chores and all that. Thank you for being here, Six. Thank you for the mod work as well, man. I do appreciate it. Please don't even feel obligated that you gotta be around to mod or anything, but I really do appreciate you being in here a long time today. Been up for 3 hours. You've been here like the whole run, so thank you very much, man. Do appreciate it. And yeah, hope you have a good evening. Hope you, yeah, get on with whatever you want to get on with, mate. Always remember, guys, try and do something you enjoy as well. Don't just do chores, right? Try and reward yourself after your chores and that. Try and do something that you actually really enjoy doing, you know? Don't just live in the work and not reward yourself. You can treat yourself, right? You got to be kind to yourself. You can't like starve yourself of everything and go, I'm going to change everything in my life. I'm going to work hard and I'm not going to, I'm not going to have chocolate or this or that. You get so hard on yourself. It's completely unsustainable, right? Which is why I've talked about this before, right? It's why people fail with New Year's resolutions is they try and change 5 things at once. You're trying to build 5 new habits on New Year's Day. You're not going to make them stick, right? You want to work on 1 every 30 days. It's a really great way to go. Yeah. Love gardening and being rewarded with tomatoes. Oh man, that's very good, Jenny. That shows that you're very good with delayed gratification, really, doesn't it? Yeah. You're willing to put in the work for the future, and it's way down the line, that you get the tomatoes. How long does it take how long does it take to mature up a tomato tree and actually get fruit off it? If I buy like my Susie's very into her gardening, so this is what Susie does. She's the gardener in that, but she has massive veggie gardens over at her family's place. That she grows a lot in. Like if you guys saw that stuff, it's just beds and beds and beds of veggie gardens and stuff, but she doesn't get over there as much anymore. So yeah, I've got to get her. We've got a greenhouse here. We're cleaning up an old greenhouse. We're trying to sort of get going again. It hasn't been used for like 20 years. What else? I was going to do a whole heap of garden beds, but I do need to keep the possums and stuff out of them somehow. Keep all the birds and putting veggies in around here. There's so many trees and stuff here. You do get you do get a lot of different birds and things around. So sure we'll figure it out though. So yep, we're looking at getting some chickens soon. So we need some chookies because we need some eggs. Eggs for the apocalypse. So we need some chookies. Here we go. I wonder what a chicken will cost during the apocalypse as the world unravels. I wonder what happens when you want to acquire some chickens and everyone's trying to get a egg laying chicken. Yeah, I'll just stay on here until Susie gets back. I got nothing else. All I'm going to do is go doom scroll on my phone or go edit shorts and stuff, to be honest. So it's kind of good I'm on here. I'm focused. I'm doing something beyond myself. It's all good. It's lovely. It's been a lovely evening, lovely stream. Two or 3 months, I can start harvesting sweet cherry tomatoes. Oh, nice. The aromas and heirlooms take longer. Yep. Oh, nice, mate. Yeah, my main thing with like a greenhouse or something is keeping rodents and birds and stuff out of everything, and possums out from just eating everything. We have some fruit trees here, and the possums tend to get at everything pretty quickly. Can't possum fast enough. Do what I can with them. But that is how it goes. I need to hydrate more. I keep doing this thing later as I open my mouth. I go. It's because I'm having all this juice. My lips are all dry. I need to make sure I have some water. Oh, there we go. Water. I have water. Look at that. Look at me functioning like an adult. I swear, sometimes having ADHD is like being a fucking infant. Okay. I'm like, Susie, I've got a headache. She's like, did you remember to drink water today? And I'm like, that. Oh, I'm overheating without the fan again. There we go. Look, it takes 2 minutes. I start sweating again. Oh. Aircon's on. Bugger it. It's really humid and muggy. That's what Susie was saying even earlier this afternoon. She was like, oh, it's really muggy today. I was like, oh, is it? Hadn't really noticed it because I'd sweated from the workout. But yeah, it's definitely, it's all sticky. But the problem is I'm letting all the bugs in. It's a bug's life here today. That's another great. That's a great. Common sense isn't so common anymore, and I do appreciate you bringing these wisdoms to us again and again. that are really deep and insightful and great advice for people. Dog being around helps keep the pests away. Okay. Is that from scent? Is that from visibly seeing the dogs, or is that the pests smell the dogs, excrements and things? Jenny is very wise. I've decided Jenny has a lot of great information. Gotta go right now. Futures are going crazy right now because there might be an opening through him. Oh, all right. Well, feel free to I owe you $20 or something if you could turn it into a couple of million overnight. Just give me the couple of million. I'll make sure slip 20 off for yourself, mate, and we'll work it all out. All right. Make me rich, Celtic. With I don't have any money at the moment. I don't have any capital. I do want to get to that point in a few years where I can start to invest some money for sure. It definitely does look like something I am going to have to do long term, right? So we'll build into all that. I do appreciate your support, bro. We'll work into the financial over time, and that is something I was actually looking at improving. Was working on the long game of financial a bit, right? Make things a bit cruisier if I can. Okay, I'll out right now. Sweet. Get after it, man. Make good decisions. Trust your gut. You know what you're doing, right? You know what you're doing. You know not to risk too much, whatever. Do what you got to do, bro. Make it happen. Believe in yourself, bro. Believe in your own abilities. But, watch your stop losses and all those kind of things, mate. All right. Best of luck. I'll hook you up, man. It cracks me up. All right, man. Best of luck with them, bro. Get it done. Get it done. Might eat some of that dinner soon, I'm just trying to think. I might head off here soon, guys. It is. Yeah, sweet, bro. We'll work it out. Yeah. Instagram, you sell me a course. Become an Instagram course seller. There you go, Celtic. Happy days, bro. No rush, bro. No rush. I'm sure you'll be around in plenty of time into the future. We have a good channel going here. We have good positive chat and knowledgeable people from all walks of life too. I love it. It's amazing what you can do when people are just allowed to get along, right? Not argue politics, religion stuff. We can actually just have a civil discourse like normal people. But apparently that takes a bunch of ADHD weird people like me and all of you to make that happen. So welcome. Right. All right, guys. I am going to call it. I am going to head off now. We've had a great one. I've been on here for over 3 hours. I'm going to go have some dinner. Go chill out a bit. Oh, Jackson. You're going to make me stay on, Jackson. All right. I'll kick around for a minute, Jackson. You just got here, hey, brother? You're going good, man. Going good. The cyclone hurricane that's coming has gotten worse. It's the news of the day. It's heading in at a category 3, and it's about to land right on top of where I am, apparently. So that's not good with the house and building wrap. So I've been out there today, tightened up the building wrap on the house. I did a 300 push-up stream. And this stream I started off screwing down the roof on the house. So if you tap on, I think, above the chat just once, it'll bring up a red bar. You can go back to here, right near the start somewhere. You'll see how I started the stream on the roof, bro. But that's all good. Got the roof screwed down. The cabin is pretty storm ready. I'll put some more work in tomorrow. But yeah, I may not stream a workout tomorrow morning. Yeah. See you later, alligator. Bye, Jenny. Yeah, I am actually. I will roll out, guys. I will roll out because I've done over 3 hours. I can feel my eyes getting sore and that. And I did another 2 hours or something this morning. So yeah, as always, I do about 5 hours of streaming a day usually. Cram it in. But tomorrow, if the weather is really decent in the morning, honestly, I'm probably just going to start cladding the fucking house and get the cedar on it and get it closed in so that the rat can't get destroyed. So we'll see how we get on. Pretty confident out there on the ladder at the moment. So we'll see how we go, mate. Alright, great to see you, Jackson. Sorry I'm heading off, bro. Sorry, I was just going to run out the door. But I'm sure we'll see you soon enough. I will try to get some more shorts up in the next couple of days and stuff, guys. But again, storm prep in the cabin and all that is really, really critical to me at the moment. But I will, as always, stream when I can. I'll show what I can of it. Try and motivate, inspire, all that, guys. Alright, thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. Believe in yourselves. Don't let anybody, friends, family, whatever, halt you from whatever dream you have, whatever you're trying to pursue. Don't listen to all these other people. Whatever it is at work, school, home, whatever it is, right? The world. Try not to worry too much. Stay the path. Make the right decisions for your future. Look after yourselves, guys. I will see you soon. Thank you very much.